Hello again, Stepdaddy from What's Wrong With Him podcast, letting you know there is another content warning for this week's episode. It comes roughly at 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 58 seconds. Thank you for your consideration.
Ready? All right, fellas, let's do this. We ready to go live. Going live in 3, 2.
They say, united we stand, divided we fall. But in the end, only 3 will remain standing.
Only a few, but 3 remain standing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the eve of St. Louis's very own Mardi Gras.
Man, it's going to be good weather.
As you see the colors of Mardi Gras being displayed.
I'm not no color, look at me.
He's clear.
This Casper shit.
Although that does raise a point now that I say the colors and everything. How is it they call us color, but when you're scared, you turn yellow? When you're
Or you lose all
sick,
color?
yeah, when you're sick, you turn blue. When you're in red, you turn red. But I'm the colored one. I'm just wondering about that.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just wondering. But he is colored. He's colored with flavors and nutrients and all that good shit.
You talking about salt and pepper?
Yeah. His name, Agent Stepdaddy. The Nerd Father.
Agent Stepdaddy.
Agent
I almost
Stepdaddy.
like
The
that.
Nerd Father, ladies and gentlemen. From clean from the roots
Good God.
into your hearts. There he is.
Holy crap. Wait, where am I coming from?
We're off the rails already.
Coming from the
This train got knocked
mountains
off.
of Caucasus. Mountains of Caucasus.
Mount Caucasus. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That'll be the title of this week.
Sprinkle a little salt on your love, baby. Sprinkle a little salt on your love.
From up on high at Mount Caucasus.
Ain't no mountain high, baby. Except Nerd Father.
Hi, Internet land.
What's going on, my dude?
Oh, shit. What a Monday.
Yeah, already, I know. Man.
Did anybody ever ask you if you have a case of the Mondays?
I haven't been asked that in a while.
I definitely
You know
haven't.
that it, man. I haven't heard that in a minute too. The case on the Mondays.
It's my favorite line from fucking Office Space.
Oh,
No,
right,
man.
right.
Shit, no. I think you get your ass kicked for asking something like that.
well, busy day at work.
Just, I almost drove 150 miles a day, a round trip, just picking shit up and picking the wrong shit up and then picking more wrong shit up.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Grand line. Speaking of fucking all that,
Ooh.
how about fucking some of this daddy right here, baby?
Yeah.
Some of this daddy, baby.
Go ahead, Daddy.
It's a matron thing, baby.
What's going down?
Shit, what's cracking, man?
I can't call it. Just another Monday, we here.
Boy. Heard you had an eventful week.
What, Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big tournament, man, for the Lions Club. Shout out to those guys, man. They brought a lot of people, and my poker company, we brought a lot of people. So it was a good day. They raised a lot of money. That's for damn sure.
All right. And what was the total pot?
It was like $1,500 in there, and they paid 8 people. And then I did a little side thing for high hand, and that paid 700 people. So it was a lot of money being thrown around, and I made a couple, $2-3 off
I
of
was
it.
gonna say that was over the table. What you make on the table though?
Only, I made an extra 100.
Bullshit.
Good God, he called
I ain't
you
go.
out quick.
Damn. I ain't trying to tell you business, but I know you made a couple grand.
Yeah, right.
Underneath the motherfucking table.
I seen that new whip you came in.
Right. You saw that Bentley outside?
That's right.
I got money in the bank. You hear me?
Oh, man.
Yes, Lord. And ladies and gentlemen, I am your resident Don Black Pacino.
We're supposed to shoot that violin, remember, Mikey?
We gonna find that motherfucker one day. I'm gonna tell Guido, get his ass.
You two do not want to wake up with head horses in your bed now.
Head
Let's
horses
not do
or
that.
horse heads?
Those two. Round one. What's going on, love? What's going on, world? What's going on to you? People who are watching. The birthday girl is watching.
What up?
The birthday girl is watching. Chrissy Missy.
up?
Ms. Rodenberg, happy 22nd birthday, love. Happy birthday, baby.
I said 90 yesterday. I met her at Crossroads with John and Jerry. And I thought she was going to be 90 tomorrow.
Oh, she's going to stab your ass. And more power to her. Shit. We're gonna get up. I was just saying, recognize the
Nope,
birthday
you're
girl and everything.
You're
I got you. Last person who's watching right now, might as well give it to her. My baby watching from Springfield, Illinois. Miss Sexton is watching.
Oh, what
the
up?
Cowgirl fan.
Good evening.
Right. Good evening. And over yonder, with the lights gleaming,
Yonder.
but he is eating. Our boy OPP. Yeah, you know me.
Rolling down a backwoods Tennessee byway.
Wow. Wow.
Where did that button come from?
Wow.
He's been sneaking some shit in there on us. Oh,
He
man.
really has.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm not mad
What's
about
up,
it.
y'all?
I wasn't ready for that.
That was country ass shit right there.
Been country.
You gotta be country a little bit.
Play that shit. Hey, play that shit one more again.
One arm on the wheel.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm losing it.
Oh,
I
man.
lost it.
Already off the rails again.
This train even got out of the station yet and fell off the wheel. Just
Just tipped on it over.
like a fainting goat.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Got him, bitch.
It was so country this motherfucker fell over. This is a city slicker phone holder right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my horseshoes are uneven. Plop.
Right, you hear me?
Oh, my God.
That's so funny.
Who was that again?
That's John Denver.
Alabama.
Of course it's Alabama.
Yeah,
Of course it's fucking
it's
Alabama.
Alabama.
Hit him in the backwood, down the nation. Oh, well, Jesus. I'm gonna
Not on duty.
Yeah, not on duty. Oh, not today, baby. Not today. As we were saying, we are broadcasting live from
Pepper's 3250, whatever.
5254?
Yeah, 5254. I had a brain fart. Like my brain just fell out of my head.
We're here. His brain is about 6 blocks that way.
Where's that? Say it again. Where's it at?
The 5254 Gravel.
And where's his brain?
About 6 blocks that way.
Okay. Yeah, sounds about right.
I've been saying this address for over a year, and all of a sudden I
No
had a
shit. And you're
brain
always really good
fart.
about the addresses. I was like,
I'm like 30. What the hell 32 come
Holy
from?
crap.
1738.
podcast is off the rails. The brains are off the rails. Fuck it. We're done.
We're done.
Just
Wrap
start
it up.
rambling. Just start rambling.
Right.
Wrap it up.
I was saying, it's like, what was the Powerball notes for Mike Evans and
15,
yeah,
30, 37, 38.
Yo.
Oh, I'm dying.
Shit.
I'm dying.
Oh, shit.
That's fucking awesome.
Bitch better have my money.
But I have my sweet potato.
You hear me? That's some shit right there, too. God damn. Well, nice weekend for us for the dopes, as well as for my man, his poker tournament, which went well. Next weekend all around, and we are getting ready again, like I said earlier today, ladies and folks, for Mardi Gras here in St. Louis, Missouri.
There's that Mount Caucasia.
There it
again.
is, Mount Caucasian. Miss Kathy is watching.
Oh, hey.
Hey, how you doing, baby? Wait, isn't that? That's not
Brashear's
Brashear's. Yeah, that's
mom.
Brashear's mom. Oh yeah, that's what. Is that Brashear's mom? How you doing, Mom Brashear's, baby? How you doing, baby? My bad. How you doing, baby? You looking
Yeah.
good too, baby. You looking good. Stay that
He's
way.
gonna beat your ass.
Stay that way, baby. You look great. You're looking beautiful.
Our office manager was like, I was getting ready to watch you guys the other day with my grandkids walked. I'm like, thank you. Don't let them. Like,
This
make
is
sure
definitely
they're
not
in a
rated
quiet
G.
room without these kids.
Or with
around.
headphones on.
Yeah, something like that. I'm like, well, I appreciate you trying to listen to it. She goes, yeah, and then they wouldn't leave me alone. I was like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Do not listen to it around them whatsoever.
That's funny.
Please, I don't want you hating on me.
Right.
Or hate you tomorrow. You got them.
She controls payroll. I
Hey,
need her to
oh,
be
no,
all of
yeah,
my
yeah,
money.
we need that. Need her to be in her best mood.
Right, we don't.
I like
Hey,
that
right,
cheddar.
yeah.
Right.
Can't lose those snaps. Can't lose those snaps. Again, like I said, we have Mardi Gras coming on. A lot of free and high-spirited people will crowd Soulard. I might be one of them.
I might be one of them too. I had a blast last year.
Yeah, man, I'm pissed about that too.
I
'cause
will
I'm
not
supposed
be
to-
one of them.
I was supposed to link up with y'all, but
It's like the
you know,
third
things happen.
amateur day of
I'm
fucking
questionable.
the year.
Questionable.
Yeah, we spoke on the way here.
The weather is supposed to be 60, dog. How do
Questionable.
How do I say no to that?
You can't. You
Right,
really
you
can't.
Uber down there and you turn up. Get white girl wasted.
Turn up.
I'm ready for it.
And what would
We need a turn up button.
Yeah, no kidding. We gotta get us a turn up button, Pat.
we'll fix that.
Get us a turn up button for the board.
We're gonna fix that.
Turn up.
What will you be doing, Stat Daddy, on that day?
Probably working on my truck.
You don't want to be around all them crazy drunk folks?
No. I gave up amateur hour like 10 years ago.
I did too until Jeff talked me into it last year.
I mean, it's got its moment, but I mean, shit's way too expensive.
Oh, facts.
And I gotta get my car detailed. I gotta get the truck fixed a little more. There's just other shit I can do around the house that would save me money instead of spending a couple $100 I don't need to spend.
And I understand, but there's something about just having those shots in your pocket.
Right.
That's gonna save you a lot of money, but get you where you want to be.
But I can be in the couch and be like, oh, hey,
Yes, but we won't be there though.
you can come over.
I knew that was coming.
I'll buy a bucket of Fireballs.
Okay, but we may see some. We're going to see some.
Some free wills.
Some
Puppies,
boobies,
sweater puppies.
Yeah, some puppies.
I got a 65-inch TV. I can make them bigger than real life.
Oh,
But we can't touch them.
facts.
Okay, you got it.
Just saying.
I'm
Just
looking
saying.
who's performing too.
Okay.
Oh, and that's right. The Bud Light tent and all the other the FN tent.
What was that? 2 years ago, my man.
yeah,
Shaq
he was
My
there.
favorite person
He was
ever.
there.
I was there.
Wait.
You were
Was it
there?
2 years or you mean last year?
It wasn't last year.
It was 3 years ago.
Yeah, I would have been in
Damn,
that
it's
tent.
been that long.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was
Yeah.
in that tent. It
I
was
saw
crazy.
I saw him.
I
at,
wanted everything to do with that band.
Right.
Yo, it's been that damn long.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't last year.
Fuck.
OPP's an angel.
I saw him in
Yeah, she's watching.
2015.
Chris Lane. I don't know who that is. but-
No idea.
Oh, that name
He's
sounds
probably a
familiar.
DJ
Yeah,
or
that name
something.
sounds familiar. But Shaq, he was on the ones and twos when I saw him in 2015.
CHRIS.
Yeah, CHRIS Lane, LANE.
Singer songwriter. Looks like a typical white douche.
Not a white douche.
Skadoosh, maybe?
He's a country music singer.
That's what I think.
Okay.
I think he duet a song with somebody. That name sounds familiar.
Oh, really?
Speaking of duet,
Okay.
did y'all hear the song last night? I shared it on the page.
Oh, he was a former American Idol.
Oh, that's why. Luke Combs and Tracy.
Oh, yeah,
Tracy
yeah, I saw that,
Chapman.
yeah.
You watched that?
I
That
saw
was
it.
incredible.
I did see that.
I'm like,
on
that girl
Facebook
can
page.
still sing.
Oh yeah, it sounds just.
Sorry.
Tracy Chapman.
Tracy Chapman.
Oh, yeah.
She can still sing.
Yes, she can.
I know she was having some health problem. That's why no one's been able to see her. She hasn't been on public in probably 20 years. But she sounded great last night. That was awesome. I don't watch that whack ass Grammys, but I got that
man.
clip of that video. It was fucking
I didn't
awesome.
even know it was on until he said something like, no. Well, I saw clips this morning today at work about the Grammys. I'm like, damn, the Grammys was last night. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, probably watching TV.
Yeah, not watching the Grammys. That shit's trash.
Basically, yeah.
I watched a little bit
It's
of
not.
it.
It's not generated
It's-
for us.
yeah,
it's for, I guess, Mike Daughters. And that's
Yeah.
who that shit's based on.
Well, I watched Stevie Wonder sing.
No, love me some
Yeah.
Stevie.
He could sing.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
He's not blind. I don't care what anybody says.
There's no way he's blind.
We
He became famous because he was blind.
Right. That
Let's
man can
not be
sing.
real.
yes, yes, he can see. I'll give him like he has maybe. I'm gonna say like at least 57% of his sight. I don't
What,
give a
what
fuck
Eddie
anybody
Murphy
say.
say? Eddie Murphy said, "You want to impress me? Drive the car, motherfucker."
For real.
Yeah. I saw Stevie sing, and I saw Olivia Rodrigo sing. She was pretty good.
Nice.
Okay.
And I saw Miley perform. So
What'd she do? Flowers?
Yeah.
Of course.
She won Song of the Year.
Of course. Of course.
Hey, I'm just saying, as you can watch. Our boy Brashears is watching. What's going on, baby?
Slap you for calling him on the sex.
Brashears.
Oh,
How you
okay.
feeling?
Right, he has come back from the dead of watching his boys.
You bringing up old shit,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, I'm just saying, he didn't watch last week.
He wasn't on last
he
week.
was on quiet time last week. So, hey, gotta call his ass out. Michelle Mobrack is watching.
That's my aunt. Yep.
Okay. Hi, Auntie. How you doing, baby? Auntie, watching what's going on.
That's awesome.
Your fiance is watching, Miss April Maple.
Hi, boo.
Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say it again.
So
Hi, boo.
There it is.
Hey, when they come out your creep, didn't it?
All right, Brashear says what up, and your auntie says, hey, Patrick.
Yep. What up, girl?
Right, you know what up? Like, what up, girl? You hear me? How you doing, girl? What up, cuz? And tell us about your auntie, man. What's going on with your auntie?
She's in Alabama.
Alabama?
New topic.
She's from family's down south, man.
Okay.
That's all.
So, Auntie Michelle, how'd you guys feel about your coach leaving?
Retiring.
Because
she's
the
like
NIL can't
she's from an Auburn fan, so.
Oh, she's an Auburn fan? Oh, so basically she don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
That's I like her already.
That's
I
awesome.
like her already.
Yeah.
War Eagle, Jason. War Eagle.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
She said we are so sad about.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. we.
So sad. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. No, that's what's up. I'm glad you're watching, Auntie.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate the
I
love, baby.
shared it, so we're good.
All right. Appreciate the love, baby. Appreciate the love. Again, Brashear is watching. My boy.
Cheers.
Hey, my heart goes out to you. Did I do that loud? I'm sorry, not for real.
Did you choke up on that? You be lying?
Man, so what?
You be lying? You be choking up on that?
Nah, my bad. I had a little
Some down my
Something
throat.
down my throat. I think I'm good right now. I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be okay. It just, I am kind of upset my boy went, John Cena can't see all that. Take your L like a man like we do, dog. Take your L like a man. Come on here. If he going to talk shit, he going to talk shit. Take your L.
You know, I heard the origin of that the other day.
What's
I heard
that?
a clip. He stole it from an NFL player. The guy used to do this, he'd move his head. He just switched it around and moved his hand. His brother was like, you need to do something goofy like that. And he's like, whatever. So he started messing with it, and he just moved his hand instead of his head. I forget the player he said, but there was some YouTube clip, and I'm like, no shit.
That's funny. I would have
Yeah.
never. I thought that was his own shit.
No. I mean, he just took his own spin to it, but.
Right. That's funny.
Because his brother helped write the lyrics to his original entrance theme.
Okay.
Word of life.
And one of the lyrics in there is about you can't see me. And he's like, you should do something that represents it. And I guess he happened to watch that game and saw this guy was doing this. And he's like, huh.
Now you see me, now you don't.
I can do that.
Right. You can't see me. I'm right here. Can't see me.
Peekaboo.
That's some funny
Then
shit.
he sold tens of millions of dollars of
Yeah,
t-shirts.
no
that
shit.
motherfucker on it.
Yeah.
No shit.
Hadouken!
Yes, sir. Brashears gave me the middle finger. His boys lost.
Good.
And that was, who was that for? I'm sorry.
That was
Wait.
for Shears right
Okay,
there.
wait. Let me get on to you so you can take
I
all
guess he
the
wants one
credit.
more again.
Yeah, go ahead and play that one more again for Brashears.
My little pony, my little pony.
Oh, my God. When it comes out of nowhere, too, you're like, what the
Right.
fuck
What
is
the
going
fuck is
on?
that?
Oh, shit.
Oh, what did he say
He
now?
did say we won the division, though. What you did? Don't get me wrong. Hey, do y'all think? I'm glad y'all won, but, man, that's fucked up. Again, somebody came to your house
And disrespect.
and disrespected you. Hey, do your thing, man. Darren Lewis Sr. is watching. What's going on? Appreciate the love, brother.
That's my poker dude. That's my guy.
Darren.
Okay, all right,
Is that
all right.
Darren?
Yeah.
What up, Darren?
That's what's up. That's what's
Is
up.
that Bobby Darin's cousin?
Bobby Darren. Yo.
What's wrong with y'all?
I mean, you said poker. I was thinking Rat Pack.
Everything.
Poker. Moylan, of course, Moylan's watching. He's right fucking there. So let's get on with the show. But before we get on, we got to start it.
Getting on with the getting on?
Get on with the get on, baby. Get on with the get on. All right? Let's do that, shall we? Holla, holla, holla.
Mardi Gras, bitch!
And titties. Oh, so let's do it. Players fuck up. Yeah, we do. That's
Mardi Gras,
Bashir.
that's
Bashir
French
says
for-
player fuck up. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I did.
Mardi Gras. Oh my God. Mardi Gras is French for food, festivities, and fun bags in the free wins.
Fun bags? Yes. We call them fun bags.
We do call them fun bags. I love that.
Right?
Good shit. Good info right there. God damn.
Just for
Should
those
change
who
the name to
uninformed, you know.
What's Wrong With Him podcast to Mardi Gras.
Fun bags in the free wins.
Right. Fun bags and a free will.
It's a remix of what's that Neil Young rocking the free world.
Oh,
Fun
yeah.
Bags in the
Yeah,
Free
yeah.
Win.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm gonna have to make a parody song of that now.
Yes.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
So,
What's our first topic tonight?
Oh shit.
well, first topic is Shannon Marie is watching. What's up, babe?
How you doing?
I know.
Okay, Joey, how you doing?
Right. He's shooting his shot every time. No
Every
matter who
time.
it is. Shannon says, hey, what up? So, first topic. Shall we get to it? Guys, say you're out with the brothers, out with the boys. Hell, let's say you're out by yourself. As you're eating your French fry, you see something heavenly delicious walk by.
Bottle of ketchup.
I was going to say some ice cream.
It is ice cream because ketchup doesn't walk by. Ice cream just flows.
Haven't you ever been to Ronnie's and see that little old-timey thing? Ketchup walks by with a pickle and some mustard too.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's not lying, for real. I forget on the big ass. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, sorry.
No, you here. I'm gonna let you lead because I'm.
No, I don't know what the fuck you're gonna talk about.
I lost my train of thought with the ice cream.
Are you gonna bring up dating single people?
Yeah, but I want.
Now he's thinking ice cream.
I am thinking ice cream. I am.
I didn't say ice cream. I said ketchup.
Well, yeah. Anyway. So you see a lady walks by, you stop, talk to her, blah 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 blah. You guys exchange numbers. You guys talk more throughout the week, and you finally like, all right, cool. I think this is finally good enough. Let's set a first date. You pick the spot. You tell her you're gonna pick her up. All that. Blase, blase, blase. However, she comes to you something a little sideways. It's like she knows you know that she has a kid. However, she asks you to pay for the sitter of that kid. Do you A, look her up and down like she motherfucking crazy? Do you B, smile and say, you know what, I got this. I got you, baby. Or do you C, chuck up the deuces and walk clean the fuck out? But honestly, getting serious, do you, as a man, drop the change for a sitter in this situation? Doesn't matter of anything.
Have I met the kid yet?
No, you have not. It's the first day.
Then I'm gonna pass. If we were, been on a few dates and she was a little short for the babysitter, yeah, I'll
Absolutely,
pay for it.
yeah, I give you that.
Yeah, I pay for it. But first date, I don't know you. I don't even know your snotty nose ass kid. How you expect me to pay for the babysitter and the dinner?
Them ashy knees and that mustard face.
Right.
Not the ashy knees and mustard face. But is that something, honestly, that is a trend that is starting to
I think it's a trend. I saw it on Instagram, which is why I sent it to you guys. I'm like, she was dead ass. Like, how you not gonna pay for the babysitter? You know the do. He goes, are you for real? He goes, I got dinner. We Gucci it. But she wanted him to give her $250 to pay for the babysitter. That's an expensive ass babysitter, FYI, too.
True. Well, yeah.
Here's a bucket of chicken. Have fun for the night. Bye.
Man, you still giving her food?
I mean, it's a lot cheaper than the fucking babysitter.
The kids got to eat.
A bucket of chicken.
Our crave case,
I mean, at best, they're eating 5 pieces. That's like $10.
Oh, y'all some brave souls. You guys are brave souls.
Can't have the kids go without food.
I'll buy the bucket. I'll keep 2 or 3 pieces in the bucket. Walk off.
You are a fat kid.
So the kids got to eat too, huh?
Yeah. You don't want them?
Is something in the refrigerator?
What's in the refrigerator?
Shit, I don't know, but
peanut butter and jelly?
Possibly. That's between the mom and the kid. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
I do like PBJ.
Hey, PBJ's is a shit.
Yeah, it's a shit.
Especially the strawberry, because I advance for the grape.
I like them both.
What?
What the hell's going on over there?
Just thinking about my mama and how we graduated from grape jelly.
Not a dick. Quit sucking on it.
I'll leave that to you. There it is. Right. Jerry.
That's all I think of, too. Ding, ding.
So, no, yeah, once when I was a kid, my mom got us grape
Get
jelly
off top
and everything. Shut up. Anyway, strawberry was the shit, and I've now gone back to grape jelly since then. To answer the question, what's in the refrigerator? Don't know. Whatever the mom prepared.
Are you paying for the babysitter?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Why?
Because she asked you to.
Nah, that's between her and her checkbook and maybe the BD and everything. I don't know. If I'm dating you, I'm taking you out. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we even going to dinner on the first damn date.
What are we doing then?
We gonna do a meet and greet. We gonna go and get drinks, see if we like each other, and go from there. After the meet and greet, when there's a connection, then I will go to a dinner and everything and all that shit. But hell no, I'm not taking you to dinner first date. Because one, you doing that shit to get a free fucking meal. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We got the meat.
Right, Arby's nasty any damn way.
Some of that shit is good. Some of the shit is good. Not all of us. Yeah. However, no. We doing a meet and greet, and we gonna
Arby's
again.
meet and greet.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do a meet and greet. We're gonna see if we actually like each other. You know, I'm gonna try to decipher your bullshit if you got some or not.
What if she don't drink?
Huh?
What if she don't drink?
We do coffee too, baby.
Oh, that's disgusting. I never think about coffee because it's disgusting.
You know, hey.
I agree.
Coffee, drinking something. Hey, we'll do something. But there's gonna be a meet and greet to see if there's even a connection. If there isn't, well, baby, nice talk to you. But if there is, all right, I'm gonna set something else for us to do.
What if you end up getting the draws that night? Still not paying for the babysitter?
No, but I thank you for the ass. I thank you for that. Am I still? Why is this topic even coming out of your mouth? Not your mouth, but I'm saying to her.
This is what's on social media, dog. Like when I was on the IG and I saw this, my mouth dropped. I watched this video probably 15 times. Like this is not real. This is real life.
Are you paying for it?
No, I said if we go on multiple dates, yeah, and she's short.
No.
But on the first date, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the time factor.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because he was giving me a lot of lip. You ain't paying for it? Why not? What? Motherfucker, are you? Hell no. Are you fucking no? Shit. Second date? Hell no. Third? Maybe. But I ain't gonna do it. So I posted, I will let Stepdaddy ask a question this too. But before then, people are watching, ladies and gentlemen, your thoughts. Do you expect a man, or for our guys, do you pay for the babysitter for the first date if she asks? What say you? But until then, Stepdaddy, your thoughts.
In 99.9% of the times, no, on a first date.
Right.
But there are going to be some circumstances, like every situation, that would make me rethink that. Like if it's somebody I've been after for a while.
Right.
Or
that
it's
changes it.
Or if it's somebody like... It's
like
been,
if
like,
it's somebody like sis,
yeah,
that changes it.
Yeah, it's years and years, flirting back and forth, and finally, like, the cards line up and things happen, and it's a date or no date, and all I got to do is drop for a babysitter, fine. But where the fuck you find a babysitter for $250?
Damn.
What are you buying from, like, the high-end store?
Not the high-end stove. He ain't say he's been around us a long time.
I know how to speak.
A long time.
I don't code switch. Shut up.
I was gonna let that ride when he said stove. I'm like, he didn't say store. He said stove.
I heard that shit too. I'm like, nah.
We all heard it.
My sister used to babysit for cousins and stuff.
Right.
When the fuck did it become $250 a night and then the date?
Right. Which is another couple
I
$100
might be
bucks.
spending that on the first date probably because I don't make that kind of money first of all. So.
Right.
Inflation.
Yeah.
No. First of all,
If you go out, say you go to.
if we're going full nines.
Yeah,
and shit.
if you're going like a steakhouse, you're gonna spend
Oh yeah.
And I understand that.
$150
I
minimum.
don't, dog, like you just said, you can go to fucking Arby's.
On myself, yes.
You can go to fucking Arby's and buy a dinner and everything. I'm still not paying for the fucking first date. Paying for no sitter.
I just-
all right.
yeah,
Get that. Tell ladies.
Oh fuck. I'm not even gonna finish my thought yet. It's gonna go half after. No.
No.
You said ladies. You're talking first. Get after it.
Thank you, sir. You're so kind. So kind. Ladies, I beg you. I urge you. find your motherfucking babysitter. I'm not paying for him. Okay?
We all figured that out.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes ago.
The fuck is on your mind asking that man to pay for a sitter when it was you simple bitch, that said yes? No. What say you, Daddy?
Missouri boy says no.
Like I said, I mean, unless it's something like, if I knew this was like it's taken me a while to get to this point, and this is like a one-time thing because her kid's got to come first, and this is like, we've been planning this for a week, 2 weeks, and the last minute something happens, she can't afford to do it. I mean, I would start to consider it, but I'm not dropping $250 to pay for a babysitter no matter what.
Right.
I ain't paying nobody $250 to watch my own kid if I had one. I'm sorry. First of all, at my rate an hour, that would be 10 hours of babysitting.
Right.
And you watch.
So,
right.
Ain't nobody watching, ain't nobody babysitting.
if I'm planning that kind of stuff anyway, guess where the kid's going? Call grandma up.
Right.
I was gonna say to the kennel.
Well, I mean, I got a couple.
Oh, God.
No, but
I thought you were gonna be, I thought you were gonna be smart.
I'd call my mom and be like, Mom, real odd thing, but can you watch this kid for the night?
Yeah.
We'll be back in the morning. Bye. Like, I just that I thought, but I would not expect anybody to do the same thing for me either. If I was interested in going and being out in public, unless it was an absolute emergency, I had to switch from one person to the next. This other person I can find is an outrageous amount of price, but I really want to do this. I'd still find a way myself to take care of it, I think.
Right.
Maybe I'd say, hey, can we split 50-50 because otherwise I can't do this and it's going to be another month before I can even think about going out with you.
Right.
Okay, maybe I start to think about that. 50-50 stuff, split the date 50-50 first time, I'm okay with those ideas.
All right, I got you.
But I don't think anybody should be paying all one way or the other for things like that.
I agree. No.
When it's not their responsibility in the first place.
Right.
Well, let's get it straight. On the first day, absolutely not, gentlemen. Absolutely not. Maybe third, fourth, if she's in the buy. I would like to, but I got this going on and everything, and his father can't watch because he's working, or can't do parents or cousins, whatever. No one can watch him, and I can't. So let's reschedule for another day. And if you really have something going on for her that day or that night, like, you know what? That's fine. Let's find a babysitter together, and we go from there. That I would consider. I would honestly consider something like that. Third, fourth date, maybe. Again, third, fourth date. But absolute from the jump, the first date.
Even if you got the draws on the first date.
Dog, she can give me the Cirque du Soleil treatment. I'm still not paying for the damn babysitter. No, get out your mind, baby.
I've seen that movie.
Man, I know, right? However, if something like that would happen, again, third, fourth date, and she can't bring her. Oh, no, I got you, man. Don't worry about that. Let's get it. Let's find one. But the night is out. All right, because I know I will get something like that again. Yeah, I got you. However, not trying again.
Because maybe the fourth day she makes you a home cooked meal.
You never know.
Right.
You never know. Again, and sometimes, you know what? I want to say, because usually if they're a babysitter, the kid's gonna be at home, correct?
Usually, because you want the kid to fall asleep in his own bed.
Yeah, and I'll give you that part. So maybe the third, fourth or fifth day you speak of, you possibly meet the kid and everything. So that home cooked meal, all right, home cooked meal comes with a kid, something you might, I guess she's trying to get you mentally like checked in, like, all right, I see us doing this. If this does become something, he's part of my life. All right, this is not like like a pump and dump. This is part of my life. So if you
that was your nickname in high school, wasn't it?
Pump and dump.
Yeah.
Look, man, she was so special. Ooh, the way she did me wrong, man. The way she did me wrong. The way she did me wrong.
Such a
And I wish I never met her.
Wish you pump and dump it.
And I'm back. So, something that happened, again, pump and dump doesn't happen. So, getting you mentally checked in, like, all right, I want this, I want you to be in my life, but he's in my life, so let's do this right. And I get that. I get that part. But again, if this is something where she is honestly just like, look, I'm trying to eat, but I don't got no sitter. You're going to have to pay, for a sitter.
Yeah, when she expects it out of you. Yeah,
Right, exactly. Yeah, I'm like,
animal.
Yeah, you can go somewhere, man.
Bye, Felicia.
You can go somewhere.
Bye-bye.
Tell you what, here's the real quick flip. Absolutely. Then you're paying for steak dinner. 50-50.
Yeah.
I'll
There
drop the
you go.
$250 on the babysitter. We're going full out tonight, and I'm buying every side dish.
And I want,
Every side dish?
and I want
All the family side
and I want the crab legs too.
Absolutely. I want the lobster tail and the crab legs. I want the 3 different sauces. I want all the family size side dishes.
And
that
I
come
want
with
all
it.
the butter going down my legs and
correct.
on my arms and everything. I want it all, baby.
That kid would be sad as many hours you want. Let's go.
I want it all.
Ow!
Yeah.
I want it all.
And I want it now.
Right.
Anyway, I mean, just
Well,
that would be the compromise. Like, would be the thing. Like, if you have to come in for that, then because maybe that babysitter's actually for like cash, and you don't have the kind of cash on hand. Okay, I understand that. Here's the thing: I can do this, but my stipulation is you're gonna have to pay for the meal, and we're going full out then.
Damn right.
Because the money I was gonna spend on us going out to have fun, I gotta drop on this now.
Right.
So it's either we go from, I mean, we're going from steak dinner to I'm paying for Arby's. Let's go ahead and keep it there.
To Netflix and chill.
But it's $250 for the damn babysitter. Well, you get Arby's the next week. 4 roast beef sandwiches, make them work.
2 for $5, baby. 2 for $5.
Baby, you'd be 5 for 5. Shit, man. I'm sorry, man. I got you again. Sorry.
Oh man, that's fucking,
Okay, man.
that's fucking awesome.
that's that's hilarious.
I
Man said it was
apologize.
$2 for $5, 5 for 5. It used to be $5 for $5, 2 for 5. Shit, you can,
Cheap bastards.
right? And then their portion's so small now.
I have, since right out of high school, I have dated a lot of mothers. Like, whatever, it's a complex, whatever you call
Right.
it. I have. I would say 50% of the women I've dated have been moms. And not, I didn't date a lot right after high school, but even then it was just kind of seemed to be my thing. I've never had anybody ask that. I've never had anybody even approach the idea. It's usually been your thing. Okay, we'll reschedule for the next time this is convenient. Or it's, then we figure something else out. I don't know, maybe we do a day date. I'm kind of against the idea of meeting the kid that soon.
Oh, absolutely.
But that's a personal thing, like,
No,
because I've had that go bad.
Oh, it can go bad real
It
quick.
really can too. Yeah.
I made sure later,
But at the same time, it's a good thing because if that kid and you ain't vibing,
right, then they know right
then,
away this is not a
then
good
you,
idea.
you know it's not going to work. So I can see both sides.
Well, not necessarily. I'll keep this camera on you for a reason. So, even if the kid doesn't vibe with you, that can honestly not mean he's doing it out of spite. He doesn't, want a new person in his house, a new man. Some kids are like that until he really, sees how happy his mommy is, or her mommy is with you. So again, sometimes it's just that of the child. However, a young child who is impressionable, who sees his mommy happy, and you meet the child, and you kind of do some something smooth and slick, and make the kid laugh, and he or she is starting to warm up to you, to the point where now hey, when's a Mell coming back? When's Mell coming back? Or I'm sorry, this is gonna sound weird. When's Daddy coming back? When's Daddy coming back? So when's Mell coming back? Daddy Mell, whatever they call him, one of the guys. We come back. Oh, he make me back next Tuesday. No. I like him. Did you like him? Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, it could go that way, and then also the kid could be a punk ass kid too.
It could. Like I said, it could be a punk ass. However, the kid could be just, again, doing that shit out of spite.
True.
So we really can't do yourself. But true, you really know the true nature of the child once you're there all the time and you do something really nice for the kid, not because you're trying to impress the girl or really impress him. It's just more of like, what? I saw this action figure, and I know he likes He-Man. All right, I get it to him.
This guy said He-Man.
Fuck you. He-Man's some shit.
Hey, man.
You watch your tone.
Shit came
All
back.
right, what the fuck I say?
Fuck He-Man.
It's on Netflix again.
Is it really?
Yeah, look at you,
Kevin
getting happy and everything.
I ain't
Is it really? Nerd.
No, Kevin Smith did a a sequel series to
Yes,
it.
he did.
Oh, okay. I'm not excited about that. Fuck off.
Look, Dick probably wrecked already just saying it.
No, I did get a little wet down there.
See, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Exactly. He-Man is and was the shit. I'm gonna let that slide, all right? I'm gonna let that slide, because He-Man's still the shit. So is Transformers and Voltron.
Excellent!
Even though I have not seen nothing from Voltron in a while either, so we'll see how it goes. But yes, that is something that's new. Sticking with the new society and everything, something that, again, Daddy pointed out that we want to get off our chest is the new TV, the new computers, supercomputers, where we can find the little shit at the drop of a dime by Googling it or looking it up on our personalized computers, our phones. And something that Daddy has put on our podcast topic, which we want to bring to you, and ask the question, has cell phones honestly ruined society, or has it helped it?
Good.
Or helped?
I think it can go both ways.
I think so too. And I know where he's going, but I want to pick his brain on it. So, Daddy, take the floor. Why do you just brought this motherfucker out of your head, out of anywhere, out of nowhere?
Because cell phones, it can help. Like, I can pay for shit on my phone without having my fucking wallet. So that's
Convenient.
All right. Flip side of that,
But motherfuckers stress out if they lose their fucking phone.
I mean, because the people put their livelihood
I
in the phone.
understand.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't lean so hard on our phones. I think it's really fucking with our society. I mean, just look at, call it 25 years ago, how life was different without these fucking cell phones being shoved down our throats.
Oh, yeah. Again.
It'll be 20 years in 2006, basically.
Yeah.
When the first iPhone came
Yeah, and then YouTube came out 05 or whatever, 06. So it's a completely different world. I guess I was born in the right era. I remember life pre-phone, and I had a good-ass time.
Yeah, but could you go without your phone? If you had to, right now, like, could you live without a phone or any internet device?
I could go without I could go without social media. I can't go without my phone.
Okay.
So that's just a silly question.
So are you really hammering it down to more is the smartphone
Yes.
a detriment to society, not the cell phone itself?
Yes, the smartphone.
Okay. I'm just making that. I think it's where the distinction he's trying to bring up too.
You're right.
The cell phone makes more sense. Like, I can't do my job without a cell phone.
Right.
Because I have to make, like, essentially conference calls at work, or call a supplier and then a customer, or a supplier and a subcontractor, or the salesman and a subcontractor. You know, I got to go and make those calls, and have my cell phone where I've got all the numbers saved and can just hit a button is easier than I have the office line pick up for customers. That way the customer doesn't get my home number. Like, that
which is also crazy, because you probably don't remember phone numbers anymore now.
Oh, absolutely
it's
not.
so much harder.
Oh my God, man, absolutely
Right,
not.
because I remember when you used to have landlines where you have to remember numbers.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
I might know.
I know one, maybe two,
exactly.
and that's my parents. That's it.
I say I might know 2 numbers. And that's pushing it.
Right.
That's pushing it.
I know my mom's, my brother's, because they start the exact same as mine do. They just end in different numbers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because
That's easy.
when I bought them, they were in the sequence setup. But, I mean, I don't know my sister's. Somebody I really should know, like, for emergency purpose. I don't have that memorized. I don't have my own girlfriend's memorized. I have to look it up all the time. Like, I just don't think about it.
No one does, because it allows us not to.
I have maybe an aunt and uncle's. I remember, like, old phone numbers, like Casey and Corey's.
Or 8675309.
No. Yeah. But, like, you know, I knew Casey and Corey's because I called that number 7 times a day for 10 years.
Right.
You know, see where they're at. You know, just because they live 2 doors down. It's call one, and the other one finally wake up, call the other motherfucker. Okay, let's do this. You know, I remember kind of Paul's from down the street. I remember our old landline. But, I mean, really, outside of that, I haven't memorized this stuff since Pasta House, really. and start saving phone numbers, I started forgetting that stuff. I don't remember any of that shit.
That's
Right.
so crazy.
I don't remember Adrian's. I don't know Aaron's. I don't know Chris's.
That's so crazy.
None of those guys. I've known those guys for
20 plus.
20 plus.
Yeah, I've
20
I've
plus.
known friends like that too.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know any of
20
their numbers.
plus.
I mean, the other thing that they say that, smart devices, I won't say a cell phone in specific, but people don't know how to write anymore because everything's typing now.
Right.
They don't
Yeah.
even teach handwriting in school anymore.
That's scary.
They
That's
teach
sad.
typing, which makes sense because you want to be fluent and you want to be able to type it.
I think they teach how to sign your
name.
name, but I think that's it.
Even then, like,
Even
they
then,
don't,
you get
they don't
cursive.
teach
They don't
cursive.
teach cursive,
They
yeah.
teach you like normal stencil letter. I forget the name of it. That's not penmanship, but standard like.
I think it's just standard
They don't
writing.
teach cursive?
No.
No.
Yeah, because there's no
yeah,
need
yeah,
for
there's
it
no need
unless
for
you're
it.
signing something.
And even then, that's the problem. Like, I can tell now how I sign my name compared to now when I learned to actually started to learn how to write cursive, like in second, third grade. It is much more just, it's a normal, like a standard M, and then it's an I, a C, and an L. I don't even do it. The HAE is gone. Like, it's because I do it so
Just-
fast.
just
and then
throw
it's
it
a
away?
C and a scribble.
Just
Right.
throw it in the trash.
It's gone. Fuck it. I'm
throw it away.
bye, bitch.
That's so crazy.
No, but
Perfect example. We're doing the podcast
Right.
through cell phones.
Without it, this podcast would be a much different. It'd be, we couldn't reach anywhere near the people we do, and we wouldn't be able to reach in the platforms that we even try to get on.
Right.
Because I wouldn't have the way to. It'd be way more costly. Think about what his phone's doing here. My phone does over there. That phone is taking care of a camcorder and a sound recording box all in one.
Right.
It's not the best system. There are things that will make it sound better and
Absolutely, right.
and look better, but for what we're producing and trying to get out there is more the message. We're not trying to be high class necessarily right now. It works really well.
Right.
I can edit the video really easily. I can edit the vocals really easily, honestly. So until we need to jump that next level in production,
Which
that
we will.
works, that works just great.
Right.
And we do that. We're looking at a whole different kind of setup anyway. We're not doing this live. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's probably a scam number. Thanks, man.
Good looking out, Caesar. Good looking out.
Let me call you by your name,
I'm
man.
not calling him.
What a
I'm
dick.
not calling him that name. Good looking out, Caesar.
But I see your point of view. Being more of a tech head, I honestly think that a lot of things have ruined. Which I think, I would never, on a child of my own, would let them have a cell phone until they were in high school, at minimum. And even then, it would be, I pay for it. It's emergency services you have. You can only call these 3 numbers. Everything else is fucking locked out on you. I'm buying you a cell phone, not a smartphone.
Right.
I don't give a shit what your friends got. I don't give a shit what your friends talk about. I don't give a shit what parent says I'm a cheap bastard. You don't need that. Your job in school is to learn, not to worry about what the fuck some social media star's doing.
Right.
When you get home and you're done with your homework, go online then. Go have fun.
Yeah,
Right.
on your
At that point, take
desktop.
the computer. You can, whatever you got.
Tablet, whatever,
the
yeah.
home
Right,
tablet, whatever like
tablet,
that.
yep.
I have, somebody who's saying this, I have 10 devices, 12 devices at home that get online because I've got 2 tablets and I've got 4 computers and I've got a cell phone and 3 different video game systems. They all go online.
Right.
But I'm also a 43-year-old man
Right.
who paid for all that shit himself. I didn't get gifted any of that stuff, and I waited till I was out of high school before I even got all that shit.
Right.
What?
So,
That's crazy.
personal opinions. Like assholes, we all have them.
I do miss the days when I used to go out with my brothers and friends from high school as well as from the Peabodys. And getting girls' numbers, writing it on a piece of paper, and like you said, memorizing the shit out of it.
Well, and they come back like, look what I got, motherfuckers.
Right.
Boy, that is, let me tell you, for one, that's the greatest fucking feeling in the world. You get a girl shit right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Now you're getting Snapchats.
Right. Facts.
True. Yes, it is.
Facts.
Follow me on Instagram. I'll message you. I'll DM you
Right.
there.
Yeah.
And but
Ick.
true, but there's no better feeling in during that time. Because to me personally, this is just me. Me personally, that is no comparison get a girl's Snapchat to get a girl's number. When you got a girl's number,
Yeah, that's a different story.
yeah, you get. What's up, man? No, yeah, I remember you. Like, come on. You got the white pants on. Yeah, I know you. Stop playing. Yeah, yo, check it out. No. Compared
What the hell's
to
with you in white pants?
right, I know. It just says clean. So,
Okay.
so it just says clean about it. However,
that big button
you
smile.
get away. You get
My
it.
little pony, my little pony.
It's something about that, baby. It's something about that. You know, like okay, but you get to know her personally. Compared to Snapchat, you got her Snapchat as well as
55 million other motherfuckers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're knowing the
Thank you.
persona, not her
right.
necessarily.
Right.
That is not, you know what I'm saying, a personalized thing.
Attachment,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's broad. Everybody has you. It's almost like you're for the streets. You're for the streets. It's almost like it. And I'm saying you are, but
Right.
it is. No. And I'm like, you got my Snapchat now, man. I want your number.
Right.
I don't give my number out there. You good, man. You take care.
That's a different animal.
Yeah. But just again, being able to get her number and again memorizing that number instead of now you get her number, but you put it in her cell phone. And to me, for me, just I don't care about anybody else, but for me to memorize that, like the joy, like hey, what was what's the number? What's the number? Get a phone, 862 35 40 35 44. That's with Keisha. What's up, man? Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, man? Or that. Like, hello,
What happens if you lose that piece
Chico's
of paper?
whorehouse. Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Wrong number. Call her. Like, oh, so it wasn't 44. Maybe it's 4432. Hello, Mr. Keisha. Hey, yes, Antonio. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. How you doing, man? And it just the joy of that, man. Like,
it's different.
You know what I'm saying? The
Different
joy.
days.
Yeah, for real. It was a big. To me, it's just like the hunt. I'm like, all right.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
It's definitely the hunt.
The hunt, but the hunt not of the girl, but memorize
the whole
number.
situation,
Yes,
yeah.
because you remember that's just one girl.
Right.
You have memorized, and if we're 13, 14, 15, 16. You don't just have one number memorized. You got at least 3 or 4.
Oh, facts.
Right.
Call her. She'll pick up or she's you call back later. All right,
Call
cool.
Kelsey.
You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Yeah, we can call Kelsey. And then, okay, well, you let her know internal call. Thank you. Hang up. Call Autumn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's up, baby?
What's up,
yeah.
Dipples?
What's up, big booty? Yeah, baby. Yeah, you know how I do, baby. You know how I do. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah. That's how we do it.
I was waiting
Ain't
to
nothing
hear-
about that, baby. Ain't nothing like that. Speaking of Autumn, she is watching. What's going on, baby?
What up?
What's up, girl?
What's going on?
Miss
Adela is watching. What's up, baby?
Hello.
Yeah. Give me that kitty one more time, baby. Get that kitty one more time, baby.
All the shoulders over here.
Boy, for real, it ain't nothing, boy. That was to be the shit back in the day. You ain't lying. So these two little ladies are watching. What's up? Katie is now a member of the nation. What's up, baby?
The Dope Nation.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
it
baby.
do? What it do?
Hello.
Part of the nation, baby. What's up? So we're going to flip the script and tell her how they used to be, baby. Like it was last week. Past, please.
The fuck
Like
was last week?
used to do. Oh, shit. Past, please.
That's definitely not going to make it on the fucking... Y'all
Past, please. We are going to flip the script. Hey, there you go, Step. There you go, Step Daddy.
I was just trying to read what you're saying.
No, I'm sorry. If Bruiser wasn't home, I'd be down there. Oh, for real? Bruiser. Yeah. So we're gonna flip the script a little bit. We'll talk more about what happened what we talked about last week with WWE.
We missed some
And some stuff we missed that we're going to tackle today, as well as go a little bit deeper with some of the purchases and merging of that big-ass company. And to that, our resident nerd,
Monkey.
Hi. Well, I was going to give it to a resident nerd to
welcome
introduce.
Monkey on the microphone.
Well, again, So as a nerd to introduce Caesar. Thank you.
Monkey.
Caesar. Stepdaddy, go ahead, pimpin'. Get your face up. Say hi to peoples. Say hi to the peoples.
They've already seen me.
All right, well, I can solve to it.
Me.
Well, anyway, our another resident WWE fan and aficionado. He is a avid poker player with stepdad, with daddy, and OPP. You know him as the great ape. I call him. He's up.
He said that.
Yo. Yes, you call him King Kong. I call him Diddy.
Call him Monkey.
Yeah, you can call me Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong. Yes, I'll call you Diddy Kong. Yes.
As everybody knows, Diddy Kong Racing's better than Mario Kart 64.
Hey, that's between y'all, you and 6'4", man. You dig?
Ooh, a rim shot.
What's going on, man?
Yay, hey.
Did he just fat Albert?
He sure did.
Holy shit.
Let me see, I think I just peed a little bit too.
Thought I felt something on my leg.
Right.
We're gonna have to save that one as a soundbite too.
Right.
Caesar fat
Oh
Albert.
man, that's funny.
What's cracking, man? How you doing today?
Dude, I am doing good. Last time I was on the podcast, I mentioned I was going to a video game convention. I went to that 2 weeks ago, and it took me like a week to recover because of all the stuff that I did there.
Jesus.
But to wrap up kind of what we're going to start, there was one panel at the convention, and it was determining who the best wrestling theme song was of all time.
Oh.
Now there was a process that I missed. So not all the standard options were there, but one of the things that they did was when certain songs came on, they asked anyone in the crowd, if you know the words of the song, do you want to come up and sing it? And I did, and I sang Basic Thugonomics from John Cena.
Nice. That's awesome. I need a video of that, please.
There is video. I will show it to you later on tonight or tomorrow.
Send it to him, and then we'll link it to the fucking YouTube
That's hilarious.
page or some shit.
Yeah.
I say my favorite theme song is the late great Dusty Rhodes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, American Dream.
Yeah, man, I love that song.
For me, I think it's Broken Dreams, Drew McIntyre's whole theme. His current song is not bad, but first of all, it's got to have words. If it doesn't have words, it's almost disqualified for me.
Right.
There's only one or two exceptions to that rule, mainly being Razor Ramones.
Man.
Yeah, man, that was a good one. The late great Scott Hall.
Oh, geez.
Scott Hall. Stone Cold doesn't have words. That shit goes hard.
I mean, that's a given, yeah.
That goes hard. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like that panel alone was there, and like I know you've seen my pictures I posted on Facebook. That video is me doing basic thugonomics. That is not on Facebook because I do not personally have that video. My friend Kevin recorded it. He uploaded it to Twitter, but otherwise I do not have that.
Haha, we still called you Twitter.
I will never call it X.
Never.
Never.
Wait a second. Another song that doesn't have lyrics, but I think it's pretty cool. The Rockers.
Yeah.
What, Marty Jannetty
And Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that thing when the way came.
And Ultimate Warrior didn't have words.
That's true. That is also true.
His was
Yeah,
good.
but it's the Ultimate Warrior, so that's a whole different story.
Right.
But Macho Man didn't have
Well,
words.
Macho Man doesn't count.
Yeah, true, because it's that's a ceremony music you hear at a high school.
Yeah?
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
You hear me?
Yeah, 'cause he was full of pop and circumstance.
When I hear that, I'm thinking, I'm graduating. Like, come on.
And the fact that Slim Jim is back with WWE now,
Yeah.
that actually
Another
circles.
big advertising
That actually
deal.
circles back to what the Vince McMahon situation, because they were a big time sponsor for the Royal Rumble. So, as for the timeline for everything, there's Raw Monday before the Royal Rumble. The next day is when the Netflix deal got announced with The Rock and yada yada yada. That Thursday was when everything came out about Vince, and that night Slim Jim's like, we have decided to potentially not continue our partnership with WWE, and then what 24 hours later they like, oh, Vince McMahon's gone and Slim Jim's back.
It's so crazy. So with WWE going Netflix,
Yeah, speak on that, yeah.
Yes.
so what does that do for everybody else?
That's the big question, because everybody kind of agrees that right now the world of cable television is in such a flux because everybody's cutting the cable.
Right.
I cut my cable when I had my apartment because I wasn't watching it other than wrestling, and I'm like, I'm not going to pay $60 or $60 extra for like
One channel.
one channel.
Yeah.
Maybe two if I really want to watch a Blues game, but more times than not, I would just go down to the bar right down the street from me. Because, I live right next to the Hot Shots and Webster Groves.
Right.
So if I really want to watch a Blues game, I'll just go down there.
Sorry.
No,
so
go
I
ahead.
saw a stat or a headline on Google the other day. Comcast and Spectrum combined lost almost 4 million subscribers last year alone.
No shit.
Yes.
I believe
Which is the
it.
reason why this next year they're jumping prices by 5 to 15% depending on your market to try to make up what they lost in revenue.
What, is it Spectrum?
Spectrum and Comcast.
And Comcast,
Well,
okay.
I know Spectrum's the one planning the rate hike. I'm not sure if Comcast is. But if you figure the average cable, even basic level cable, is $35 a month, 40 with taxes and stuff, and then multiply that by 3.5, 4 million people.
And here's to piggyback off
Almost
that.
$10 million in
Jesus.
revenue.
To piggyback off that, when I had my cable, I had to go to second tier to get USA Network. USA is not on the first tier.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, USA is not on the first tier.
Yeah,
That's-
it's considered it's part of your, not premium, but like your above basic package.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on,
so
on,
like-
on a lot of cable.
Like, I
Things.
think ESPN was also, but I'm not sure.
Well,
I
that
just remember-
changed again because of Disney and Hulu owning
Okay.
ESPN, essentially.
Here's what I think is going to happen. Since WWE did that move,
Yes.
and we saw a football game on Peacock,
Well,
Yep.
everybody's going to be going streaming.
Oh, I mean, that we've
100%.
known that
Where'd I
it's
see
going to be
that
the
at?
The
case.
NFL is going to be exclusively on YouTube TV, I think.
You think
now.
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube TV
Well,
exclusively.
what about the Thursday night game? How long is that contract for?
That's
So-
Well,
I think they just
ESPN
bought another.
Well, ESPN's already on YouTube TV, so I think it's just going to be like exclusively like.
Because we don't know what's going on with this Bally shit for the Cardinals
Yeah.
baseball.
No.
Well, here's another stat real fast. So that Chiefs-Miami game got Peacock 23 million viewers
Jesus Christ.
to subscribe within that week to be able to watch that game.
I actually
And then
already...
if they don't drop off of it, they're getting the WWE library. They're getting all the other NBC and NBC family, which is USA, Bravo, all those different kind of networks. They're all under the NBC Universal umbrella.
And also CW, because NXT will be moving to
Yep.
CW.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. That got announced like
yeah,
6
so,
months ago almost.
NXT, well, CW just got the rights to NXT
Yep.
a couple months after the USA expansion happened with Raw and then with SmackDown. So
Yep. So
Well, shit, it's like
That's-
old school days.
So
Yeah.
Smack
Channel 11
Channel
used to
11
be the
is where
home of
it used to
fucking
be.
wrestling.
Is where SmackDown used to be.
Yeah.
So
on Fridays.
SmackDown's going to
Crazy.
be on USA. Netflix is going to, Raw's going to be on Netflix. And Raw and NXT is going to be on CW.
That's creepy.
Right. And then, we still got AEW. We don't know. Like, we think they're going to continue on TNT. And
Well, they are. I mean, they have it for like. Well, TNT has the rights for another couple years.
is it?
with,
Okay.
with
I don't know.
AEW.
I don't know what the current contract is.
Yeah, they have another couple years with AEW.
Which one?
Okay.
AEW.
Sorry, what were you
Yeah,
asking
WB.
about the...
Warner
AEW.
Brothers Discovery still has the rights to AEW for another couple years. A lot of people thought with Netflix merging with, getting Raw, that it might affect AEW because rumor was that Warner Brothers and Discovery tried to get the rights to Raw before Netflix did.
No shit.
Yes.
To try to have a whole blanket.
Yeah, before the merger with TKO happened.
And don't forget about the whole NWA situation.
Yeah.
So what happened was... Huh? No. NWA the one that's currently owned by Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins. Okay. What happened was the long-standing rumor was they were in negotiations with CW to have NWA on TV, and it's actually going to be 2 shows. However, there was a pay-per-view incident where Father James Mitchell literally did a line of
He's bumping coke on the table.
On pay-per-view.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Like, it was implied, but you actually see the snort.
Right.
And the rumor has it is that killed that deal, and that's when NXT got signed to CW instead.
What the hell's happening in this cable world?
Right, and like I said, Billy Corgan signed off on that.
You saw what?
Wow.
Billy Corgan signed off on that cocaine spot.
That's fucking crazy.
What's your favorite drug? Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Call it a little booger sugar.
Little booger sugar.
Little booger sugar. Man.
This WWE shit's going crazy.
Well, so here's the...
So what else happened that we didn't get to last week about the Vince?
Well, I mean, so here's the breakdown of it. So it is a
$5 billion 10-year.
Yes.
$5 billion 10-year deal.
$5 million?
$5 billion. $5 billion for 10 years.
$500 million per year, which is actually about what they were getting in this last round with USA.
Yeah.
It's pretty equivalent to what they were kind of... So Netflix didn't drop an extra 120, 200% on top of it. It's pretty close. They just stole it away from them.
However, there is an opt-out clause after 5 years.
Yeah, or they can expand
for an additional 10.
For additional 10.
After
for
5
10
years.
years. After 5 years.
So it's going to be strictly on Netflix then.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, it's only...
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So Netflix have tried the live thing before with the Chris Rock stand-up. And then they did a Love Island reunion show.
Was that with Nikki Glaser?
That went 5. Yes. And that was live
St.
as well.
Louis' own.
So what is crazy is that these other streaming services have done live shows before Netflix, and Netflix is supposed to be the pioneer of streaming.
Didn't Hulu started with the...
Yes, Hulu started with
the big concert that goes on in Chicago.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah, Lollapalooza. They
did it with Coachella first.
Yeah, they did Coachella, and then they did 3 days with Lollapalooza, and then you got Peacock with wrestling, where they have all of their live events.
Right.
I would say this.
WrestleMania and every pay-per-view.
So they switched from Peacock to Netflix.
Which, thank God. The Peacock is so terrible.
I actually love Peacock.
Yeah, I like Peacock.
So here's the thing.
I love watching it on Peacock.
Here's the thing. I had the WWE Network.
Yeah, and that was horrible.
No, I loved it.
What? It was so streaky.
I never had.
I would try to watch WrestleMania or something, and then halfway through it just buffer out. And then
too many people watching.
Exactly.
I never had a problem with it. I have had problems with Peacock.
I've never had a problem. I was in the middle of bowling watching WrestleMania last year.
That's crazy.
Just having it up there.
So here's another funny stat with the streaming thing. So in the U.S., it is strictly the home of Raw. Netflix is. So the Monday night show. In other parts of the world, they're getting NXT and SmackDown.
Yes.
But not in the U.S., not in Canada, not in the U.K.,
Why
not
is
in Latin
that?
America.
Because
they can make more money having it on a different network. Like in the UK, they do Sky Sports.
Skynet.
Yeah.
Skynet, Sky Sports.
Yeah, Sky Sports.
No, definitely not Skynet.
That's their big sports conglomerate.
Yeah, they're BBC.
So that's who gets that's who gets a lot of their bigger sports things. All the Premier League stuff.
Yeah. Right.
All the UEFA things. All the racing, all the Grand Prix racing, the F1 stuff. Those are all Sky Sports based things. So they get to probably have that in the UK.
That's fucking
But
crazy.
that's the thing. So people who use a VPN, you can tell the VPN that you live in Singapore, and you can get SmackDown and NXT with your Netflix subscription.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's legal?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, a VPN is legal.
Yep.
A VPN is legal because a VPN does not tell you to do that, but it's something you can do with the service. It's supposed to allow you to be able to block hackers because you don't your IP, the thing that tells your computer where you're at in internet space, doesn't stay in one spot. It jumps around from country to country and region to region, so a hacker can't locate on you.
Right.
But the benefit of that is that for things like streaming, the streaming service can't lock down where you're at to tell you what your region locked out of.
Huh.
Yes.
Interesting.
I've heard people talk about VPNs all the time. I've never actually looked into that.
They're not cheap enough for me to jump on just yet, but the idea of them is great. Because, I mean, a lot of businesses use them as a way to help protect themselves with firewalls and anti-pirating software and any malware software. Like, it's another layer that can be thrown in to keep hackers from being able to get into stuff because, again, your IP, where your servers are, the things that hold all your business documents, all the money stuff that you make, that jumps around all over the globe within the internet world. And so it's much harder to track down. It's not impossible, but you got to be a top tier level hacker to get into that shit. You can't just be the run-of-the-mill jackass.
All right, real quick, all four of you, if not three. Okay, school me on this again. Raw is going to Netflix.
Yes.
So, will they be recording live and then show the very next day, or are they going to be?
No, it'll be strictly live.
It's like watching on any other cable network.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm like. Okay,
That's upsetting.
How are they?
They're not going to have like renderings of a show. They're just going to be strictly live.
Yeah, it's going to be strictly live.
It'll be live, but then I'm sure it'll be somewhere in the library.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was at. That's what he's asking.
So I'm pretty sure they're going to get the whole Raw library from previous years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're going to own the rights to all of Raw.
That's crazy.
All right, yeah, go ahead, speak it.
Huh?
I was like, go ahead. I can hear you, but I want to make sure that
Everybody else can.
project. Okay. So it will be a live show, a stream, a live stream.
Yes.
So it won't be one of those.
It would be like you doing Facebook right now.
Yeah.
But Facebook retains the video.
Gotcha.
So anybody can go back and just click on that link
to rewatch
and then they can rewatch it then.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It'll be the same idea, just like any other Netflix show, but it'll be one of the few that Netflix offers that has a live premiere feature.
Now, here's one question I don't know the answer to. Because one of the biggest problems I have with Peacock right now is if, let's say, I'm watching a pay-per-view, but I don't turn it on until an hour into the pay-per-view.
Well, that was the question I was going to ask. Like, because Peacock will let you either start from the beginning or jump into where it is right now.
Will Netflix give that option?
I'm pretty sure.
I would hope so, but it's the same thing with Prime on Thursday
as
night.
well as Hulu Live too.
Yeah, to where you can either jump current or you can go back and rewatch from the
and then
beginning.
you can kind of skip all the commercial shit and do whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's I do that.
Wait.
I do with Prime.
Go ahead, say that.
You can skip. The problem is there's certain parts of, like, within Prime, for speaking that specifically, you can skip the regular commercials, but there are Amazon ads that you cannot skip.
Yeah.
So there might be Netflix ads that you cannot skip.
That's
so
Netflix
Netflix will drop in.
Well, here's the thing.
That was my
45 second Netflix. Hey, watch this other program. Watch Stranger Things. Watch Orange is the New Black. Watch these movies we just acquired this last quarter.
Right.
But the Johnson & Johnson product for the baby wipe that comes up every other half hour, that you can skip through that.
No, you better not skip past my baby commercial.
Well, that's the other question is, like, because
ain't gonna hurt my baby.
Because it's not going to be on Netflix everywhere. Those other markets, they need to have their commercial breaks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's another thing that we got.
Oh, yeah. Are they going to have commercial breaks?
Right.
And linked in with the live show. Like, are they going to have the rights to all the commercials? Because
wait. What? Who? WWE or Amazon?
Well, Hulu, because
not Amazon. Netflix.
Well, Netflix, like during the commercial break, because they always take commercial breaks. So are they going to show the commercials as well?
That's my question.
Good question.
So here's the thing. I have YouTube TV. YouTube TV is a cable. It's like a pseudo cable like option. It operates like cable, but what happens is I can watch normal network commercials if I want, but there are commercials that are designed for the market. So like things that are St. Louis specific or that are regions, from Missouri for the Midwest. Those typically what happens is YouTube doesn't have access to those commercials. And so it puts up either its own thing or it puts just like a screen holder and says,
be back shortly.
Yeah, please enjoy this.
Like that's what Peacock does.
Yeah, watch this Zen moment. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Be back shortly.
It's a picture of like a garden with bees are flying around, something serene or whatever.
Whatever
it can
Peacock
be.
just has Peacock.
Oh no,
be back shortly.
Now hold on.
YouTube TV's got like 7 or 8 different versions. They're all like just nice, like calming background pictures you can kind of just pay no attention to, but you can't fast forward through them. Yeah. It requires you to watch those if you're watching live.
Enjoy the Zen.
Now there is another detail that we haven't addressed yet. The current contract for Raw ends on USA Network at either the beginning of October or the end of October.
End of October 24th.
So for 2 months, what are they going to do, or how are they going to stream?
Because
they're still deciding.
the Netflix contract doesn't start till the
January.
January.
Of next year?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so that leaves Raw in limbo for about 2 months. We don't know what's going on.
Unless they...
And USA's already said
So they're
we
just
would
like-
not we would not extend.
They might have
for the
like
2
downtime
months.
to figure everything out, I guess.
I mean, they've got this year. They got
All the way up until
80% of this year to figure this out.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to what's probably going to happen is Netflix is going to say,
just run some shows.
USA can keep it because it makes sense to keep it.
They've already said they won't.
They won't.
USA will keep it the rest of the year?
No.
No, they've already said
They won't.
won't.
They will extend it
So,
another 2 months.
With that said, then, what
Well, then
if...
Netflix is just going to buy it up then. It's just about the price then.
Yeah, but
Here's the extra
what are they going to do
$25
for those 2 months though? Because Netflix is going to want to start fresh 2025.
Yes.
The beginning of the year in January.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm thinking, gentlemen, that maybe since WWE does have a deal with Fox for Friday Night
No,
SmackDown,
Fox
they
is,
can't do nothing with that.
No, Fox is ending in October.
Wait.
Fox 2?
Fox is ending. That's why SmackDown's moving to USA because Fox is completely pulling out.
Yeah, they didn't extend the contract.
So
with Fox.
when would that end?
October.
Also.
Yes.
But I'm sure that the USA is going to start in October with SmackDown.
With SmackDown.
Yes, but what
But
about
now with Raw?
Now we're Raw. So
with
Raw
Raw.
again, like you say, that
Raw
leaves Raw
is-
in limbo for 2 months.
Now there is another factor is, so Netflix is picking up in January, but WWE still has some sort of exclusive contract with Peacock. I just don't know when is the Peacock contract end. So, because that's another
Nobody
complication.
mentions it in this article.
Yeah, I read it. It has nothing to do about, it says anything about.
Well,
it dealing with
somebody theorized like, oh, those 2 months can just be on Peacock.
Well, I mean, so you got that option. You've got the fact that TKO is the parent company, WWE,
Yes.
which
Right.
owns their own streaming platform for the UFC through Fight TV. It could be offered through that. It could be something where, I mean, Netflix might just say, here's $25 more million.
Sure.
Give us these 2 months. Yes, I understand they might want to start it like in a thing, but that gives them Survivor Series season itself, which is usually bigger. It's almost as big as SummerSlam season.
Yeah.
So it gives them the whole end of the year, and then the other pay-per-view and whatever Christmas stuff they want to do.
Fastlane and all that.
December last year, I think it was like a completely dead month pay-per-view wise.
So I mean, but I would see them do it because all it's probably coming down to is just the fact that USA has already announced they backed out, that they have no interest in bringing it up. Then it's really just now coming down to how much money is Netflix going to have to
give up,
pump out,
just to get them for 2 months.
TKO, WWE to be like, yeah, that sounds about the right number. We'll go ahead and go with that because they're not going to let. It would piss off too many people to have
not have Raw for 2 months.
Right.
2
it
months.
would kill storylines.
And that's money gone.
Fan base would drop. Storyline would just be.
They've already been killing storylines. Well, I don't know if we're ready to talk about that just yet.
Well, they killed one storyline. It
But
wasn't
a
like
2 year
huge
storyline. A 2 year storyline.
It wasn't a huge storyline for them to just drop. Okay, are we talking about the Cody thing?
Yes, we're talking about the Cody thing.
The what again?
Okay, so Friday. Okay, so last Monday, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who is a board member of TKO,
Yes.
now owns the rights to his name, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah. But he been on his The Rock. I thought he bought that like back in like a couple years ago.
It became official a couple weeks ago where he now
when
owns
they
the
got
right.
announced, yeah.
Yep. So last Monday, The Rock came.
No, it's Friday.
He was there Monday. He was there last Monday, but then he came on to SmackDown Friday.
Yes.
Cody Rhodes announced The Rock on SmackDown.
Yes.
Cody was supposed to finish. Cody has a storyline to where he wants to finish his story as a champion,
and specifically to beat
Roman Reigns, which he lost last year because he got cheated. So, but Cody said a line in there which made sense to me and everybody else. He said, "My story doesn't end with me beating you for the title. My story ends with me taking everything from you."
Yes.
Ooh.
Cody cannot be head of the table. The only other person that can be head of the table is somebody from
That bloodline.
The bloodline. And the person that makes sense is the person who started.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
Who started the table, who fed everybody, who brought in all his cousins.
So here's the thing. That,
So everybody is pissed off that The Rock came in and Cody said, I'm going to back away from Roman Reigns and I'm going to let you fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Everybody was looking forward to Cody to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But again, he said, my story doesn't end with me taking the belt from you. It ends with me taking everything from you.
So here's the one thing that I have to counter with that is I think it was a giant butterfly effect between Brock Lesnar no longer being involved in WWE and CM Punk getting hurt at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That was I actually think the CM Punk getting hurt was the bigger domino.
Oh, yeah.
So CM Punk, in theory, it was supposed to be Cody and Roman for the big belts.
And then CM Punk and Seth Rollins for the other belt.
And the belt that Roman last night completely shit on.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's like Cody's like, yeah, you know what? I don't want your belt. I'm going to go after Seth Rollins.
But they wanted this match between Roman and The Rock last year. But things happened where he wasn't able to. So with Cody winning WrestleMania, winning the Royal Rumble and bringing light to this again, and putting The Rock as a front man, it makes sense to me as to why he should go up against Roman Reigns and take back the head of the table that everybody know is rightfully his.
Here's the thing, though: does that storyline need the belt involved?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, but it just
it doesn't. Especially because it takes away his power. Yep. So taking the belt away from Roman Reigns, who is the longest reigning champion of all time.
How long has he been reigning?
Shit.
He still has to beat Bruno Sammartino. He has not beat Hulk Hogan's record yet.
No. He will. There was no chance he beats Bruno's record, but he needs to go to, I think, September to beat Hogan. But
it would
that's
be
the only
SummerSlam season for him to beat Hogan.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
To beat Hogan's the longest reign.
But again, once he became the head of the table, that's where his true storyline started. Roman Reigns was a big deal, but he was never that guy. He was a guy, but he was never that guy until he started to become a true heel.
Yes.
And that all started with him being the head of the table and the tribal chief, and I'm the reason why you guys eat. So having The Rock come back and be inserted into the storyline, it makes him, he is the original head of the table. So he is why his cousins eat. And so to take that away from Roman Reigns would destroy him. And that's what Cody Rhodes wants. He wants Roman Reigns to be destroyed. Not for the belt, but for everything.
But here's the thing: if the play was for Rock and Roman at Mania, have The Rock be a surprise entry at the Rumble and have him win that. That at least.
Well, because but we all know that Cody was supposed to have the belt was supposed to have the WrestleMania match against Roman Reigns before he blew out. Seth Rollins before he blew out his pec.
Yes.
So, but when he came back, they started the whole Roman Reigns thing because Seth was already in a feud with somebody else. Mm-hmm. So the Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes storyline isn't over as well. So this is just picking up where they left off. And Seth Rollins feel like Cody Rhodes storyline should end with him, not with Roman Reigns.
But here's the thing
because they were never able to finish their match and finish their storyline because it got interrupted with Cody blowing out his pec.
Here's the issue I have with that though is they wrestled 3 times. And the last time was with the torn pec, and Cody won all 3 matches.
Yeah, but none of it was for the belt, though, because he didn't have the belt.
That's true. That part of it was that belt wasn't the last time that match happened, the belt didn't even exist yet.
Yeah.
So my thing is, it's like the lineage, the one that Dusty never held, is sitting with
Roman.
Roman. His father, Dusty, the American Dream, he never held WWE's big belts. And then the lineage is the one that Roman has. That's the one that Cody should be going after.
I mean, nothing is stopping him from going after it, but for him to finish his storyline with Seth what makes more sense to me is because it got cut short.
I felt like that story was already finished, though.
I mean, the same way with Roman Reigns. That storyline was already finished when he beat Cody last year. So they're just reiterating a storyline that already came about.
Yep.
But putting The Rock in this is a storyline that, again, it's family, it's honor, it's respect that Roman never had for The Rock because, I mean, they never really had like a one-on-one match.
What I would do is Cody versus Roman at Mania with The Rock in his with Rock in Cody's corner. Cody wins, and then there's the pay-per-view in Germany later on this year. That's when you have Roman versus Rock.
Why
is The Rock even going to wrestle anymore? Or is
yes, that's the whole purpose of last week is that The Rock.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Sorry to backtrack. But.
That's it. He's supposed to be in the main. That the whole purpose of what happened last Friday is that The Rock is going to now face Roman in the main event of WrestleMania on night 2.
Cool.
But
where is WrestleMania?
Philadelphia. Oh, that's another part of the whole story. It's in Philadelphia, and what happened was in 2014, 2015, Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble, and at the time he was getting shoved down everybody's throat so much that as a good guy, nobody liked him. And what happened was they had The Rock come out to try to give Roman the rub, and you could see Rock holding up Roman's arm, and the entire crowd of Philadelphia shit all over it. And you could see in The Rock's face like, they're booing me? Why the fuck are they booing me? This makes no goddamn sense. And you could see he did not have a good poker face. And now they're going right back to Philadelphia where that happened.
Yeah, and The Rock doesn't get booed. Like, that just doesn't happen.
And he's getting booed right now. My brother.
He got booed today because, again, everybody else feels like that Cody should fight Roman for the belt, but they don't understand the significance with having The Rock fight Roman Reigns for the belt.
Well,
they just think that The Rock came in and because he got that TKO power that he just jumped his way into the line, like the front of the line, which that didn't happen. Like, this dude has fought and earned, no matter how many times he come back or when he want to come back, his name carries.
100%.
Like
him, Cena.
Yeah, him,
Cena, Austin, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mysterio, they all carry.
Cena can't push people the way that The Rock can. He can't carry people the way that The Rock can.
Right.
No, because they tried that.
They tried that with Austin Theory.
Yeah,
they tried that with Bray Wyatt, and they've tried that with other people. Whenever John Cena come back, he's just this blockhead.
With Bray Wyatt,
Duke Nukem.
Blow out your ass.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, man. Like, I can barely see him when he comes back.
My man said Duke Nukem.
He's a crowd pleaser, though.
Guy from Street Fighter.
He's a crowd pleaser.
He's a kid pleaser.
Okay, there you go.
Blow
Makes
out
sense.
your ass.
But go ahead, Stepdaddy.
I was just going to say, we probably need to move on from the story part of stuff. But I'll say this, and then we got to move on to the more gross stuff again.
Sure.
Oh, we back to that part too?
Oh, we have to.
Well, just something else
that we
brought up
missed and
last week
everything.
after we left. But here's an option. 2 nights WrestleMania.
Yes.
You really want to be dick. You let Rock beat him first night. Take the fucking head of the table so there can't be any interference.
Mm-hmm.
You let fucking Cody beat his ass the second night. And take the fucking championship, and it's all done in one weekend. And then Roman has the rest of the year off to fucking pout.
Yeah.
And he's not there, and it's done. You could do that.
He wasn't there to begin with.
I know, but I'm saying you could do that, and that would take care of everything.
That's the best option.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I'm a little lost. So, Rock beats Roman
Night one.
Night one.
And the stipulation is if Rock wins, Roman has to put the championship up
against
the
Cody.
main event the next night.
Okay. So the first bout is not for a championship, but
It's
just for
stipulations. The rights to own the family.
So it's basically the power rights.
Yeah.
Well,
Just for the head of the table.
Right.
And
that's what he wants too. He wants the head of the table, even though he honestly has it.
Yeah.
But he got to let his cousins know.
And you do that, and The Rock wins, and then Solo Sikoa and Jey Uso don't show up.
But does Jimmy come out and stop His
Well,
brothers
it's
from
big.
interfering?
It's the head. I mean,
Yes.
that's all part of the thing you do with it. It's just the head of table stuff. Rock now decides what they can and can't do.
Yeah.
And Roman is forced to
Fight Cody.
or he gives the championship up anyway.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how you can play that all out. Because something they could have done last year with the Jay and Roman thing, it could have been a way they could have.
Yeah,
fought
could
it.
have.
But
Yeah.
So the gross stuff. After we went off the air last week, we were wrapping stuff up. There's a
And
gentleman in the
somebody-
back.
yeah.
He made a comment, and it's a comment we didn't think about. We didn't talk about it. We honestly were too wrapped up in all the disgusting part of it, really, honestly, and just we were all shocked about what we were reading and talking about.
Yep.
But he said, "Why did she take the money? Isn't it weird that she take the money?" And I didn't look into that part myself. I was more worried about just talking about the man and the men who are allegedly doing some of the most heinous things I've ever read in my life.
Right.
I mean, it's hard to get through parts of the fucking lawsuit. It's gross.
And then I don't know if you saw, like, now John Laurinaitis is actually completely turned on Vince.
Well, that's something that popped up. So the second defendant, John Laurinaitis, who was a former wrestler and then turned into a head of talent relations.
Yes.
He's the other person accused of being a sexual deviant and a sex trafficker of the woman who's accusing him, Janelle Grant. So what I've read, and I was looking through the timeline that WrestleNomics put together of basically everything that's happened since 2022 when she was hired, from the time she signed the NDA, and the NDA was written as she gets $1 million up front and then $500,000 every year from then until 2026 that she keeps her mouth shut. So she had a potential of making upwards of $3-4 million. Okay, it goes all the way into the end of last year, this year, and even parts of last year where once the TKO merger happens, there are investors and board members who are not happy with the way that they see, because now they're allowed to see the way the back end money was working. And the tens of millions of dollars that Vince has given up over the years for other NDAs and other lawsuits and hush money and settlements that he's taken out of company funds, not his own personal, out of WWE's breadbasket to pay off all these things that he tried to hide through different channels. And when they were a public but a privately owned company, they were only the family, these things weren't looked at as much. And now TKO's saying, hold the phone. Where the fuck's this money coming from?
Yeah.
How'd you pay this off? What the hell's going on with this bill?
And here's the thing: is he signed those NDAs for himself and WWE, but nobody in WWE knew about it.
Correct. So there's it's that kind of shit that's now become the light because of the Wall Street Journal and these investors wanting to have the due diligence that you do when you do any kind of merger.
Right.
You make sure the person you're going into business with is not a shady motherfucker or any more shady than you are that you can't hide yourself. They're finding these things. So it's coming into the fact that the whole reason this became to light is because Vince got fired or got knocked out and he stopped paying her the money. When that happened, the NDA is null and void.
Right.
She no longer has to follow the NDA because she's not getting paid. And that's the part of the contract that he signed. So while I understand what the gentleman was bringing up, why would you take the money and then say shit? Because now she has the legal right to say shit.
Yeah.
And my opinion is she should take all the goddamn money the man could give her and still say shit. I don't give a shit what the NDA says. Go ahead and sue me. Whatever. You violated every possible fiber of my being for as long as you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But...
And legal experts have actually said, all those NDAs are not enforceable. Every one of the NDAs, between her and all the other potentials.
It's 16, 17 different women.
Yeah,
it's almost 20. It might be 20. I skipped over parts of the timeline trying to get to the thing that I really wanted to read tonight about when this shit all kind of went down and why she started coming forward and stuff. But I mean, it's not just her coming forward. The investigation was because there were rumors about her from other employees who weren't under the NDA, who could say certain things and get people who could investigate to start to get the ball rolling. And that's what it is. You get the ball rolling, well, all of a sudden when that last domino fell, he stopped paying, people can start speaking up now. She's able to actually follow through with the lawsuit and put this together and give her own side of the story without legal repercussion or potential legal repercussion outside of a trial. I mean, but he can't come to her and say, well, you signed an NDA, now I sue you for everything you'll ever make in your life, all this kind of stuff like that. But the Johnny Laurinaitis thing is, he's now saying that Vince made him a victim and forced him to do these things, which is why he did it through brainwash and manipulation and shit too. So now he's potentially gonna flip on Vince.
Oh, of course.
And give his statement.
Of course. I mean, why wouldn't he?
I mean, the thing is to make Vince be the big fall guy.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, he should
I'm
be
okay with that.
Yeah, he should be the big fall guy.
And I know
Laurinaitis should also be destroyed as well.
But what are you gonna say, Mel? Sorry.
I want to know Shane's side.
Oh no, there.
Shane walked away 10, 12 years ago.
That's actually.
He's gotta have some dirt.
Hold on. No, that actually is a big factor. Is that supposedly he had a fight with Vince 10, 12 years ago and knew it was going on and wanted to expose him, and Vince did pull his manipulation, and that's why Shane left. So that's the rumor. That we never heard that, but the rumor is that's why he left. That's why Stephanie left. So here's the other thing. So back in 2022, when Vince had resigned, Stephanie had resigned a month prior to that, for whatever reason. Supposedly she has 3 daughters. He was going to raise them, but when Vince resigned, she came back into power, and she resigned again right before Vince came back to power. And so, and we think
your own daughter can't even be in the same building with you.
Yep.
Because the stuff that they know that you've done, and it eats them up. Like I said, that's why nobody heard from Linda McMahon in 15 years. Like since early 2000s, nobody has heard from Linda McMahon.
I have a question. Well, I don't know if it's
partially,
like
because she was part of the Trump administration.
Yes.
She was part of the Secretary of Education's
Was it education
cabinet.
or finance?
I thought it was education.
It's one of the two.
she's under Trump.
She wasn't the Secretary of Education or whatever, but she was part of that.
She was
that
part of-
team
she was part of his cabinet,
part
yeah.
of the
That's
cabinet
awesome.
itself. Technically,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Small world.
could have been a bribe also.
That's also true.
But
I have one question.
sure.
Go ahead.
Where's like Triple H and all this, or is he in it, or is he
We really don't know
I
right
doubt-
now.
Because I thought he was supposed to be like the
He's the
Vince now.
Well,
He is now.
He is the CEO.
Okay, so he's trying to play like
No, he's trying to make right. Of
Right,
what
that's
Vince,
what I meant.
Yeah,
He's playing
he's trying his best to make right of everything that Vince destroyed in the company.
As
Which
far
is
as we
sad.
can see,
As far as we
now,
can see.
As far as the on-air product, he is the guy in charge of what we see on TV right now.
Okay.
It's his, whatever is on the screen right now, it's Triple H's final say.
Okay, but what's he saying about all this? Like he's
Not
just
much.
like
It's probably the same thing that Shane and Stephanie know but cannot say anything about.
okay.
It's
I just wondered that.
legal matters.
Yeah,
I
he
can't say.
Vince still has money to destroy people, so he would probably.
Well, here, I'll throw some numbers out for you. So, in September 13th of 2023, when TKO announced, and they were going through with they already closed the merger and everything like that, a dividend, which is what stockholders get when a merger happens, it's an extra bonus they get on top of their stock price. They get as an immediate payoff. Vince got $3.86 per share that he owned at the time of WWE, which he owned 28,835,207 shares, which came to a one-time payment of $111.3 million. Okay, that was just from the sale, the merger. Then you move down to November 9th of 2023, when McMahon announces he's going to sell 8.4 million of the company's shares. At the time, that share price was an average of $76.41. He made $641 million off of selling only a fourth, essentially, of the shares that he owned.
That is
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
Facts.
God, that is insane. Like
He turned that into TKO stock. And this stuff, as long as none of this has anything to do with the lawsuit, like I know that she's suing WWE as a company, But I don't know. I don't think
TKO would be involved in it because it was probably prior to.
Correct. I don't think this merger money can be tied into that. He can keep this money. You're talking about just off the merger alone, he is at $750 million himself, just off of this alone.
And he still has.
It's not counting what he's done the rest of the other 40 years of wrestling that he's been the head honcho, the money he's put aside, the investments he's made, just off of this merger. 2 months, $750 million.
That's incredible.
And
insane.
He still owns 12% of TKO technically, which is 20 million fucking shares in itself. Because that dividend thing, those WWE stocks became TKO stocks.
But he just has.
So now he is the 10% owner, so to speak, of TKO as a company. And he can be a crook and be thrown in jail, and he can make that money because it's not associated with his criminal acts.
But he just has no voting power on the board.
Correct. He would lose the ability to say anything about what happens in the company.
I think he already lost that.
Well, he did when they fired him again.
Yeah, when they fired him again, he lost.
But this time he's not coming back. They will not let
him
back.
Right, no.
After all this, I hope. Jesus.
All right,
that would be the comeback of the year.
Third time's a charm, Vince. We're going to give you one more time.
One more game.
It's like that abusive boyfriend who's like, hey, babe, I'm sorry.
Right.
I know I messed up, but come on, just give me one more time.
Did you see, there's a new interview with Tori Wilson now, and she was talking about how back in the early 2000s, she was doing, 3 bikini contests a week, and all the women were hiding back the tears because none of them wanted to do those bikini contests.
Yeah, that was all Vince.
Yeah.
That was all Vince.
This is what we're talking about last week about the power and the ability to just say, do it or don't. I mean, do it or I'll make you do it. That's all there is to it.
Either do it or you get no screen time. And that's how a lot of those wrestlers make their money is storyline to be on screen.
Because it would help their merchandise sales, and that's the part that they got the biggest cut of. Because back then their contracts were
horrible.
Disturbingly bad. Compared to what they are today, it's a night and day difference.
They would have to use their own money to
travel, eat.
So some of them would literally sleep in their car when they travel because they
no health coverage,
afford hotel room.
Yeah, no. So basically, they would pay for your flight in, and from your home, they would pay for your flight out, but you're responsible for your hotel, your car. And all food, except for catering at the arena. They did catering at the arena, but
anything
food,
after that, you were on your own.
Yeah.
And we only getting paid $5,000, sometimes not even that.
And in the early '90s, you were only guaranteed $150 per performance, and you were only guaranteed 10 dates. Even though you could be, those 10 dates could be throughout the year, and you're exclusive. You're only guaranteed 10 dates at $150 a day. But now, back then, it was also you were getting paid based on the house.
Yeah.
But still, you're only guaranteed $150 for 10 days.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Vince was a powerhouse. That's for sure.
I mean, that is a thing. I mean, the man he took it over from his father in the late 70s. Mm-hmm. He snaked his dad out of the company. Vince Sr. had a stranglehold over the Northeast, New York and the Mid-Atlantic and stuff like that. That was all WWE territory.
But it was more accepted.
But the thing was, it was still back then. It was still territorial. So you would have WWF was all Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, and then you had NWA was South, and then you had other things the Midwestern wrestling. That's Midwest. You had stuff for the West Coast, and they would play somewhat nice with each other, but it stayed territorial. You had your own stars and your own 5th or 6th of the nation, and they traveled around your states. Mm-hmm. And then that was it. Well, then when Vinny Jr. gets in there and starts to see what kind of money can be made, he starts to think that, and he gets his dad knocked out, and then he's the reason that he starts buying all these territories up, and it becomes one wrestling company.
Yep.
That's the thing. He's been a snake since day one. He was just a snake no one cared to worry about because it was only business. Right. Now I find out he's a snake in all forms of life.
I'll put you so here's the one thing that Vince Sr.
The devil is embarrassed to be around this man.
Vince Sr. actually didn't want Thunder Lips to happen.
The fuck is Thunder Lips? I don't know about this.
I don't know about Thunder Lips.
Rocky 3.
Oh, okay.
Hulk Hogan actually left WWF to do Rocky 3.
Okay.
And because Vince Sr. didn't want that to happen. Vince Jr. was okay with it. That's why those other movies like No Holds Barred came out.
We got to bring up Rocky again before we cut off the air, too.
Yes, we will.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Which is crazy.
Yeah.
This WWE shit is nuts.
So, I mean,
I've been out of it for like I want to say like 6 years now. Ever since like Cena was gone and Undertaker was still a thing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's official pages of like the Royal Rumble winners. They've blacked out certain years now because it's either Vince's face or Brock Lesnar's face.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
no,
God.
here's the thing.
Because it's our Chris Benoit is the other one because of but like those three men, those years now they blocked out their face. You can't see. I mean, people who know you can look up records, but they don't show who the winners are.
Like Vince McMahon's going to get the full Chris Benoit treatment.
Because they're trying to excise this from their entertainment body. Let's say it that way. Because it's a black mark, and it's a black mark now has come to light, a very public light. And it potentially could destroy the company if they don't just like literally cut the arm.
So how do you come back from this? Do you or
you mean as Vince McMahon or the company?
The company.
The company
will.
They've done everything they can.
Will, but I don't.
They really have done everything they can, and to help out the victims however they can.
You're talking not only publicly you'd have to publicly backlash your own former owner and president and personality.
So
you're going to have to, the amount of PR work they have to do to keep themselves in the good light is probably the reason why they're happy this Netflix deal fucking went through.
Yes.
Netflix
and
probably
that's
has
why,
a plan
and that is exactly why I think they gave The Rock like a board seat because of his name and
his PR.
His PR. And
he can spend
so much. So to have him on board, like
that's huge.
That's probably one of their smartest moves.
With all this bullshit.
Going on, is to
he
give him.
He is very good with media and promoting himself.
So the name that I keep hearing, the head honcho at TKO is a gentleman, Ari Emanuel.
Emanuel, yes.
Ari Emanuel. He's been known in like corporations, and he's pretty much a zero tolerance. And he's been known that when something like this would happen, he'd cut it off at the head almost immediately. And they pretty much expect that to happen here too. So Ari Emanuel is probably one of the best people in charge right now to make sure that we root out everything right now. We get it done and over with whenever as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So.
But let's hope Vince goes down.
He's already down.
But like down further.
Actually, you know what? Real quickly,
get to TKO.
Yeah.
Real quickly, I think
punt it up.
I think Vince McMahon is going to end up like Joe Paterno. He lost all his power. I wouldn't be surprised if he passes the next year or two because he's lost all his power. And
you want this?
He's in his late 70s, early 80s.
Like
I
78, 79.
I think it's going to be just like...
He could pull a Jeffrey Epstein and say he's dead.
I mean, they already killed him off on
air quotes.
I really think it's going to be like a Joe Paterno
I mean, he could.
I
it's not a laughing matter, but that's probably what happened.
Especially when Vince came back with that Hitler mustache. I mean, like...
Right.
It's a morbid way to say it, but it is a possibility because a lot of people, older folks, when whatever their passion was or whatever the thing that their zest for life left.
Yeah, what you taking away from them?
When a husband loses a wife or vice versa, a wife loses a husband, a lot of times when they're older, like they just don't have the will to live because they have nobody to live with anymore. Right. So Vince's thing was to have the power, was to have the ability to make these 100, 200 people basically be, sorry to say the word, monkeys for him, and do whatever he whatever the fuck he wanted. He no longer has that stranglehold on anybody. And so it could be where he starts to lose his zest for life, and it takes a toll on his mental health, and he deteriorates very rapidly.
You know what? You might have a point with that because
hope he doesn't go to jail.
I remember reading about that too, like certain people who has a narcissistic mind period where power brings them life and strength, and when you take that away from them, they mentally check out, and they just slowly deteriorate. And don't be surprised that shit does that happened.
Yeah.
That or he
And
just,
you know, again,
he hermits or something like that. He
don't
can't
get
be in the
wrong,
limelight because
I
he's
know
all like Phil Collins or kind of like that. He's real raggedy and can't keep himself together and shit.
And the funny thing is, even with Phil Collins right now, even with his health deteriorating, he's still young. He's like only 71, 72, something like that. He's still young.
Bruce Willis too. Like Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis has dementia. But yes,
he's
he's deteriorating like right in front of us,
which was rapid because nobody even knew.
But in this case,
happening.
with Vince, he's in his right mind. He has no kind of illness that. Hear me out. Let me speak. God.
Oh no,
I knew you wanted. I knew what y'all was going to say with that. What I'm trying to say was, even though he is cognizant of himself, he's in his right mind, meaning like he knows about everything. Exactly. However, on the flip side, he's not mentally there because he has a history of narcissistic, chauvinistic,
denigrating
attitude, especially towards unfortunately, women
and African American.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
African American, white male,
for real. Let's keep it real. A lot
from Mount Caucasia.
Yeah, from Mount Caucasus.
And he was very well known to humiliate Jim Ross in Oklahoma City, his hometown.
Yeah. And you don't do Jim Ross like that. No. But again, like I said last week, a lot of black wrestlers who should have been on top in the mid and late 80s, as well as in the 90s. Well, no, I was saying 90s because there really was not some. However, going into the Attitude Era, as well as in 2000, a lot of black wrestlers should have been on fucking top.
More predominant.
And more dominant, and yet he chose to let's let Cena get it. No, let's get Brock Lesnar. He's the next big thing. Let's let Triple H, ride the bug out. Especially and I'm pretty sure if I get all three out to co-sign on this, when Triple H as well as Triple H and the Booker T thing.
Yep, that's exactly what I was about to say.
The Triple H Booker T feud, which was brilliantly written. That whole thing, and for him to come out, Triple H to come out on top, we're like, come on now. Come on, man.
Not only did he come out top, so at the end of the match, he does a pedigree, but he's less done, and Booker T's just laying there, and Triple H crawls, and then referee still counts him 1, 2, 3.
Right, and I'm like, come on now, that's not happening. Even with the funny parody with Booker T and Stone Cold, they could have
fought in the grocery store.
Yeah, and all that shit. And even did they even have a match, like an actual wrestling match?
No.
Come on now.
But I think that's more Stone Cold's health issues more than anything.
Oh, so he wasn't really healthy to wrestle.
Correct.
Okay. Because I thought like
doing too many shotguns.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, you're in line. I didn't know his health was still bad. Because I'm like, why do they not let these two fight?
Exactly. They were great.
Even if Stone Cold would have came on top.
Yeah.
Even if Stone Cold came on top.
The on-screen chemistry was great.
Yes. Because even if he came on top, it would have been something like the beginning, quote unquote. I'm not gonna lie, the beginning of the Rock Stone Cold feud. Mm-hmm. You can't tell me if they would have had three of them, Booker T could have at least got 2 of them bitches.
Now let me ask you this: do you remember at one point in front of Booker T on camera?
He said the N-word.
He said the N-word.
Yes, he did. He said it in front. He said it in front of John Cena, but Booker T is sitting right there next to his wife, and even though he was playing, he's like, "Timmy, you say that," but I know in the back of his mind, I know this motherfucker didn't just say this shit.
I still remember.
Man, if it wasn't for this check, I will lick my backhand
was this the Thugonomics John Cena?
No.
Or was this the loyalty, pride?
Yeah, this is all that shit. That was that.
Feed Cena, feed.
I still remember the exact scene. Cena and Booker T were talking backstage, and this was right after he got his head shaved. And he had the
wave cap.
And he goes, "What's up, my
nephew?"
Right. Yeah.
He actually said on camera on TV.
Now he's lucky. You know, he shouldn't have said it. He said it with an A because he said it with the hard R.
I think he did
I
say
think
You don't
he
say
did not say it with a hard R. He did not. He did not say it with a hard.
Okay.
I'm
If
not
he
gonna
would
lie.
say it with a hard R,
Booker T would
there's no way.
Booker T would have broke character and whooped his ass.
Yeah, money or not. Come on, man.
Booker T would have broke character like,
Yes,
I'm
he would
getting fired
have
today.
broke character, and he would.
I'm getting fired today.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to wrap up real quick.
Yes, sir.
Here soon, but there is a funny thing about that. Just to say, I know. So in earlier WCW times, Booker T actually slipped up on camera and
Yes,
said the
he did.
same thing. So I often wonder if that was them playing off of that scene, like
with
just to kind of throw it back in his
with Booker T being there. And
Correct.
then-
Yeah, like it's a way to kind
you
of
got
just,
this.
you know, it's a smart ass way to like throw it back in his face, like, well,
Yeah.
you know,
Because he
if-
slipped up on camera. Let me see if somebody will catch it.
yes,
Because I mean, Roman Reigns have said it on camera before, and LeVar Ball has also dropped the N-bomb on camera. LeVar Ball came on Raw with the Miz.
That's right.
He was in the ring, and LeVar Ball
Whoever gives him the
dropped a hard, and the Miz made the same face that John Cena did, because it was on Miz TV. And he had LeVar Ball on there right with Lonzo. Like when he first got drafted.
Yeah.
And I think they were actually in
L.A.
in L.A.
They still had the show going
Yeah,
on.
and LeVar Ball came and was like, "Yeah, what up, nigga?" And and the Miz was like, "Oh shit!" and the camera cut away from him so hard.
Yeah.
When it happened.
Yeah, I got to YouTube this, man.
Yeah, like I love live shows because you can't.
It's live. You can't go
You
back.
cannot censor it fast enough, and especially with LeVar Ball, like these non-wrestling people come on and they just have the spotlight for the second.
Yeah.
Anything goes for them.
Shit, I did not know that.
That's crazy.
Hey, thanks, man, for coming on again.
All right.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Hey, good looking out, Caesar. For coming on. I appreciate it, brother.
Caesar, every fucking.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Hey, good looking out. Also, want to thank our boy Lowe for coming up and shooting shit with us. Appreciate it.
No problem.
So with that, we're going to. Okay, one more time, baby. One more time, baby.
Sorry.
With that, we're going to say our goodbyes. So, but before then, we're going to see what's going on with the week, brother. Starting with Daddy. What's up, baby?
So, poker tomorrow, bowling on Wednesday, maybe Mardi Gras on Saturday, and the most fucking wonderful time of the year, baby. Super Bowl. Get it.
So your pick, baby. Let's go.
My gut's telling me the Chiefs win because of this whole Tay shit. I don't think there's no way they're going to let the 49ers win the Super Bowl. And I don't even think it's close. I think it's going to be 42-7.
Oh, it won't be that.
14.
I hope it's not that.
I know.
I got a bad feeling in my gut, man. I want the Niners to win, mainly for Sis, but I don't think they're with this whole Taylor tape. I don't see them
with her winning a Grammy yesterday and all that.
It's just setting up, man.
It is.
She announcing her album on the Grammys.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're showing her while Luke Combs and Tracy Chapman was singing.
They showed her so many times.
It's setting up.
Attention.
It's
so much attention for them not to win.
Yes. That's what I'm
just hope
saying.
he
My gut's telling me that's Chiefs,
in the
man.
script.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got for the
Shit,
week.
they got onto the color, so now we got to write something else.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's all I got for the week.
All right, what you got, Nerfada?
That's about it.
Nerd father.
We didn't mention the Rocky thing real quick. We had a.
Oh no, go ahead.
we
Go. I'm
mentioned
sorry. Yeah,
Carl
I'm sorry.
Weathers
Yeah.
passed away, so that's why the Rocky thing was
Sad.
kind of
Peaceful.
prevalent.
He died in sleep.
Yep.
Kind of surprising but peaceful.
Hey, he went out the way my mom went out. That's the way I want to go out. If I can have a
I
choice.
think most people would like to go out when they sleep and just go in.
No peace or no pain.
I mean, a lot of. So far, I mean, from what I was listening to the point and all the driving I did today, I mean, everybody's just, he was a genuine dude. No one had any issues.
No one had
with him.
anything bad to say about
Adam
that, man.
Sandler had a really good.
Yeah, that was
that was good.
I read that.
Really kind of set him up as
Yeah.
say that he's always be the true legend.
Right. That was super sweet.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Drafted in 1970 by the Oakland Raiders. Played 1 year as a linebacker. From that, he kind of just got out of football and started acting. So yeah, to the modern, probably one of the last black action heroes of the 70s, for real.
Yeah.
Like remember, like Roundtree, Richard Roundtree, he died earlier, late last year. So he was the last of the black exploitation. No, I'm sorry. What's my baby name? Her name is
Samuel L. Jackson.
Now Samuel Jackson. She was actually in the movie with Samuel Jackson, Jackie Brown. Cleopatra. She played Cleopatra Jones or Foxy Jones.
Foxy Cleopatra.
Yep, Foxy Cleopatra. What was her name? Her name is Pam Grier. Pam Grier. She is the like one. Yes, she is the last of the black exploitation, and he wasn't in one. However, he's come on, Apollo, dog. Come on, for real. He's like it's almost like our daddy. You know
Chubbs. What I mean? He was in Predator.
Yeah, I've never seen Predator, but of course I know Happy Gilmore.
I'm sorry.
You've never seen Predator?
No.
Get your life straight. Get your life in order.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Get your life in order.
That first movie was vicious.
Was it?
Hell's wrong with you? I watched that last night.
Bitch, ain't nothing wrong with Daddy.
You know what? I'll take care of your account, brother. Y'all may not
do I need to be updated on shots?
On shots? Oh, you gonna need some. You gonna need some lip filler, and all that shit. But yes, Carl Weathers, rest in peace to him. Yep. Again,
I got nothing special this week.
No Dog City?
No.
No Super Bowl watching?
I only have the one thing. I don't know if I get a chance to do that. Depends on how good the truck works.
Yeah.
What, to watch Super Bowl?
Yeah. Oof. Truck first, man. Makes money.
Yeah, that's facts.
I mean,
I was out 2 weeks without it. It was very rough using my car at work.
All right. I got you, baby. What you got going on, Visitor Low?
Bowling, work, Super Bowl, just for the commercials and the halftime show. I don't care about the outcome. Don't care about either one of them teams. If KC loses, I would be happy.
Same.
So tired of the fake relationship between Travis Kelce and Taylor.
I'm not.
It's fake, bro.
You know, I think
they won the champ. They won the what was it? NFC,
AFC
championship, and all she did was came down and hug this dude. Like, come on, man. It's your girlfriend.
I would have my tongue down for everything.
And then he wasn't even at the Grammys with it yesterday. Come on now.
Well, he's
crack.
Support your chick, bro.
He's not lying.
Support your chick.
He's not lying.
Support your chick.
He's not lying. You cannot.
For the biggest game ever, and he's proud.
The biggest show for her.
Facts.
No. Support your woman, bro.
Sir, I can tell you right now.
We're gonna have an argument after this.
Support your woman. Andy Reid would have let him go.
No,
Andy Reid doing them State Farm commercials.
I think it's a fake relationship.
Thank you, fake relationship. Roger Goodell just wanted a different, a wider demographic for women, and
it's a genius move.
And the fact that Travis Kelce is a huge Taylor Swift fan. He's mentioned that many a times.
Can't I just believe in it?
No.
Believe in what? Believe in fake romance? Yeah. Come on, Lady Gaga.
I'm not going to lie.
We all know bad romance. I don't think he knows that it's fake, but everybody else knows it's fake. Dude is like infatuated with her.
Look, I'm not gonna lie.
She's just doing it for the views and the likes and
for real.
The Grammys.
He doesn't even.
What happens if they get married?
What
happens if they get married?
Get married for what? Why?
Did I get married too?
Short, weird, skinny alien-like babies. Hey, she is not attractive.
We done.
Just trying to get the balance out.
But he's not.
Go
lying,
Niners.
Right.
But before you go, Stepdaddy and Low, your picks. You say who you pick for the Super Bowl game?
Usher.
All right, gotcha. And who you got, Stepdaddy? Stepdaddy, who you got in this game?
Niners.
All right, OPP, what you got going on, baby?
Poker tomorrow and then cleaning for a Super Bowl party. Y'all are invited, by the way.
All right, that's what's up. You know what? Monkey was on here, so Monkey, what you got going on? Even said your name. I said your name, man. I said your name, man.
I got poker tomorrow, and I got the Niners winning Sunday, and I'm also mad that some of the best commercial. We already know what the best commercial is. Paramount released one with like Patrick Stewart and Hey Arnold, and if you've seen the commercial, you already know that's going to be the best commercial of the weekend.
Yeah, I hate how they release it.
I do too. I do too.
It's annoying.
It is annoying.
I got Chiefs, by the way. You can't bet against him.
Yes,
that's all.
I got you.
It's Mahomes, not fucking Kelsey. All right.
You mean my auto? You mean my auto?
My auto.
Right. Right. Ronnie says Ronnie's watching. He says San Fran by 21. Ronnie.
I would like that a lot.
I bet that makes some good cash.
Right.
I think it is going to be close, though.
Let's see. With me, gentlemen, last one. Work. Other stuff going on, which hopefully it doesn't go bad, but I'm preparing for it. Mardi Gras, yeah, we're going to link up and everything, and Super Bowl, and I do believe the streak of the San Francisco 49ers 30-year drought continues, because I think the Chiefs will win that game.
He's such a rotten dick.
Yes, I think they will win that game. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, I got nothing else. So we're going to end it nice and even. Let's get it going, baby. Let's end this bitch, y'all. Let's end this bitch.
See you tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Pump it up here. We're here for a fucking reason, because we're a fucking good hockey team.
Yes, we are.
We're going to fucking come home with a cup here tonight.
Yes. And
They did it. It's over.
Yes. We'd like to thank everybody for watching. Thank you. We will do it again next week. And be safe. So, with that, for OPP, Daddy, Stepdaddy, our visitors Lo and Caesar, I am the Black Pacino. Thank you for watching. We thank you for watching. You be safe. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras. And as always, never trust a big booty and a smile.
Ignorant. Cut out like 20 minutes of bullshit.
Did you bring